Welcome back, one and all, to the CG. My bad, my brain fart. Month of Ether. What's more? You feel me? I don't know, save me here, X-Red. How you doing?
No, I'm doing good. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, the monthly of Aether number 11. You were here last month. I took a month off,
Yeah.
but excited to be back here. Excited to be commentating a block with you, Blackmar. Should be a good time. We got a good top 8 today.
Oh yeah, dude. Some crazy players in the bracket. I was definitely cheering on the homie Derai earlier. Having a great run right now, beating both Sophilo, Gekkingga. That's definitely one I got my eye on for sure. For the season winner semifinals. Ant, another good one, always super entertaining. I think right now the first setup is Beastly versus Mr. Nice Guy. I think it's Soulrifle if I'm not mistaken.
That is Soulrifle, yeah.
Bad.
Yep. Messing with the name again. But just to make it hard for us, you know, they can't make it easy for the commentators.
That's why I begin the names all the time because of shit like that, bro. I kind of respect it though. It's kind of funny.
Yeah. Beastly, the number 1 seed, I guess, in the bracket today. Yeah, obviously an incredible player. Soulrifle, though, I remember some of the earlier monthly of Aethers. I think Soulrifle has taken at least a couple of them that I was commentating. So yeah, he's certainly a threat to win it all as well, even though he's not the Beastly is the higher seed here. But a great player for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'll wait for the So this is Forsburn, Forsburn, Zetterburn. We saw Zetterburn Ditto a second ago versus Sapphire. Beastly took that really close. This is gonna be a totally new matchup. What do you think about this one?
Should definitely be interesting. Of course, Beastly, super cool on the Zetterburn. I think one thing I really love about his play on Zetterburn is that he's super comfortable playing at just various different pacings, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And sometimes he really just is cool with slowing it down, which a lot of players who play Zetterburn, really good ones still do play more of that hard offense. So being versatile in that is really good. I think he got 3rd or 4th at Riptide pretty recently, I believe, one of those placements. So definitely it goes to show in the play as well.
Yeah, no, that's a good point you make. I feel like everyone tunnels on every Zetterburn player has to play a insane hit all the buttons, right? But the pacing, the switching of pacing is something that I've talked about before as well, and it's a good to point out. The really top level players, changing your pacing suddenly is what really allows for openings against other top players, right? That's how you mix people up. If you're just always hitting buttons, the best players, they're used to that. They play it on ranked. They play it all the time.
Dude,
they know how to counterplay that. Yeah.
The standard, the ranked Zetterburn, they put your shield. I'm hitting shine immediately, bro. It's getting parried every time.
Exactly.
Either way, definitely.
Yeah. No, it works. It works against people, like me and stuff. But against these players, it requires a little bit more finesse, I'd say.
Yeah. Either way, again to it though. I neglected to talk about Soulrifle a little bit, but Soulrifle, of course, really good on the Forsburn. Has more explosive moments, I'd say, than someone like Cake Assault. He's just just getting in there sometimes. It's really interesting to see him play the character like that, especially when he's considered a lot more defensive in nature. It seems with offense pressure already mounting on the side of Beastly.
Yeah, are you saying that compared to Cake, Soulrifle is more of a defensive Forsburn? Because I hadn't really thought about that.
Oh, opposite way.
The opposite way. Offensive. Yeah. That's why I was I wasn't sure. I just wanted to hear you out. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, and he's got the lead already in this game. Almost about to lap him. He gets one more to confirm here, and he's got the combust all charged up as well. Super deadly. So this game could get out of hand really quickly here. Okay, no, he does have to use it for the recovery, but it was a dangerous spot there.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you doing good out of mountainous pressure though? I love the sort of range it's keeping Zetterburn out at that sort of mid range where you have all the advantages of the Forsburn player. Definitely super important in this matchup in order to play it and see the control that super well without amounts of extra credit breaks gonna pass that class.
Yeah, I feel like it's the thing that becomes obvious when you look at the matchup. Hey, one character has disjoints, right, and the other one doesn't, and Okay, yeah, that was a good evening up the stocks there. But you know, it's a lot harder than it like looks against Zetterburn, because Zetterburn just has all of the movement options available to them. They just kind of the good Zetterburns. They slide around so quickly, and they get in with they get in with such fast moves that zoning someone out like Zetterburn at the high level is actually like very, very difficult. It's a lot of effort to keep that spacing up.
Tech trace right there into the reverse hit back air. That was a clean way to take that stock. A little DI mix on that. I love it.
Absolutely, that reverse hit back air is such a good tool. And any way you want to hit that back air for a forest burn, as long as you get the sweet spot, it'll do the job.
You don't get the sweet spot, bro. It's
true, yeah, it'll just come onto another one. It'll come onto itself. For sure.
Beastly shows a decent composure, though, sort of slowly but surely mounting their way back into this.
Yeah, it's
on stage.
Something you won't see from players of this caliber is like the panic, you know, just because you're like down a bit in the game, you know, one stock down, you know, it's, you know, other players might, you know, make some questionable choices, but, you know, not Beastly. Beastly just plays it calm and cool, collected, finds that fire F throw, right? Easy way to even up the stocks, and suddenly the game is completely back within reach.
That composure aspect, bro, so super crucial for the experienced powerful fighter players. Definitely Beastly falls in that category, but getting smoked a little bit, no pun intended. Oh, answers back though, got him in the corner too. It can be huge.
Pun was intended. Don't lie to me, Black Mark. You can't say the word smoke on stream.
You caught me.
Here we go, Beastly getting something good. He got that down air into the F strong at the edge of the platform, stealing that game. It feels like it stole away that game from Soulrifle. Soulrifle kind of was in control the whole time.
Yes.
Up until the end.
Yeah, it's so interesting. Beastly was just on the back foot. I think it's so interesting to see how just like he like finally was playing that dance essentially. When he got to that last stock, he kind of just like locked it. Okay, let me just like establish my ground, set my footing, saw that win condition in terms of getting that big hit. And we know Zetterburn, bro. One hit is sometimes all it fucking takes with this character.
That's all he needs. One little string puts him on fire, right? Everything explodes the person. And that's what, you know, that's what Beastly does. Finds their win con at the end of the game. They're like, hey, as long as I keep this close, all I need is one hit. One good hit leads into a game. People in chat, people saying Zetterburn has huge disjoints. They do. Zetterburn does, but like you can't compare it to Forestburn. Forestburn's got that back air that zones out, you know, dash attack, down tilt. They just got the bigger. They got the bigger disjoints. They got the bigger disjoints. So not, you know,
he can fight back.
Yeah, he can fight back for sure. So we got going straight into game 2 here, and this time Beastly starting out really strong with a deep combo off stage. There's that spike from Soulrifle. Gonna have to do a lot more work here though, because it's low percent.
He's playing dangerous off the side of the stage, X-Red. I mean, this is what you get when tend to speak a lot of times. Smaller stage area, a lot more off-stage interactions.
Yep, don't want them. You know, Soulrifle. You were talking about Soulrifle wanting to be aggressive, and this is definitely a stage size where you're going to be brawling a lot. Yes. It's kind of surprising to see, to be honest, because we were talking about like the zoning tools that we know Forestburn has. Not that Soulrifle likes to use them all the time, but oh man, that's a stock. Yeah, but like going to a small stage as the character that wants the space, it's just an interesting choice. It shows to like the kind of aggressiveness that you know Soulrifle is going for, and like he knows his own game plan, right? Yeah, like.
Yeah, like you definitely need to be like pretty comfortable in your ability to just scrap play on the stage. That's like a super crucial aspect. You have more space vertically, but a lot less space like horizontally. So definitely, it makes sense on paper. It goes there, but of course we talked about earlier. Beastly super comfortable playing in any of these sort of paces they want to set.
Here we go. Soulrifle just trying to find the stock here to even it up, but it's just not quite connected on any of these kill moves. Now Soulrifle himself is at 107% on his second stock. It's kind of getting bad. Does find the sweet spot back air eventually. This is a significant lead for Beastly.
Yeah, definitely seems like Beastly figured out something near the tail end of that big parry there too to the up strong. Full stock lap, no percent on it as well. Beastly stepping up super fast.
The difference here has really just been the explosiveness of Beastly. Like he finds that one kill with the Ledge Hog, stock 1, and then he just kind of like goes in and doesn't let up. He finds the kills really early. He found that second stock kill like without any struggling. Because Soulrifle had a tough time there getting that, you know, closing out the stock. And while he was trying to close out the stock, he himself took 110%, right? And so the difference in like just kill power and ability to find their kill confirms has been the difference here in this game.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
Jeez, I'm down strong 2 stock, dude. Yeah, just finding those win conditions, bro. Zedderburn, of course, is a character that naturally finds those pretty easily, but it definitely takes a player like Beastly to feel like, you know, they're always finding them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. No, it doesn't feel like Soulrifle can like get to a kill percent for more than like 5 seconds before he's dead, right? Like there's no surviving in these games.
Yeah, it's a tough thing about this matchup too, because the character, like, Forceburn definitely requires a good bit more just like patience and diligence in the neutral, or just like playing the neutral for longer, which gives them more opportunities to get in on the. It definitely be pretty scary, but Soulrifle can lock in right now. It's pretty difficult. I'm curious to see how we're still going to these small stages, by the way.
Yeah, it didn't quite work out game 2, but I guess that's just Soulrifle's like thought in this matchup. He has a plan and he's gonna stick with it, right? I mean, obviously he did change the stage a little bit, but it's kind of the same idea, like you were saying. And he's dead again.
No! I'm so surprised he went for the Nair to the Dare right there. I think the Nair kind of some of the bad spot to let him grab the ledge.
I mean, we were talking about how risky the offstage situations were last game, and he just kind of went right back to it this game. And again, it looks like Beastly just has the upper hand off stage there. He a little bit more awareness of when to grab the ledge. And I mean that's really such a big deal in these sets. Like you drop one early stock to one of these top level players, they're not gonna like let off the gas at all.
Dude, yeah, like, you got 3 stocks, it feels like a lot, but it's definitely not as much as you want a lot of the time. It's gonna be so hard to mount the comebacks in games. Okay, though. 4 strong hidden raw, 83%. Not the worst position to be in, but still definitely hard on the back foot. Having a hard time fighting out of this corner as well. Getting stuck here. Beastly, the ledge trap, back throw right off, build more damage.
I mean, there's a chance here. He's got Combust still. He's still holding it. No, he threw it away again because he ended up he had to go off stage. Really good options from Beastly to like just get him off stage so that he had to throw away the Combust, because that was really like maybe the difference maker in making the comeback. But if you just like force him to use it, then it really takes away a lot of the explosiveness that Forceburn could potentially have. And there you go. Catching the landing with up strong, just a little micro spacing, a little dash back so that the hitbox doesn't hit, and then just run up smash, just up strong. What a play by Beastly.
We're talking about the offstage flow charts a little bit. I mean, you see right now, Beastly just so good at just sort of getting your opponent to use those resources with the sort of pinnacle, or just like the main idea. If you try edge guarding, just getting more damage on making use of resources to get the kill. It seems like sometimes offstage Soulrifle is making a bit more risk in that regard, but Beastly's keeping it very simple, very safe with it.
Yeah, he's taking the risk, and like you got to respect it. It hasn't quite worked out, I would say, in this set, which is surprising. People tell you like, punish Zedderburn off stage. His recovery is questionable. I'm not one of the people who say that, by the way, but other people say that. And so he's doing it. He's going off stage. He's scrapping out of there, but it's just not working. Beastly has his game plan down. Figured it all out.
One of those things that's definitely recovery is. Are you just dead here?
No, he's got the smoke high, so it should be okay. Yeah. But it's only a matter of time, right?
Oh my goodness! Grab the ledge from, of course, 2. It's a 3-0 victory for Beastly, moving on in the winner's side of the bracket. Amazing play, dude.
I've got to say though, like Soulrifle looked like he was playing well. Like I feel like when he got a hit, he was like playing with no hesitation.
Very much so.
He was playing super well. It's just that Beastly is just on another level. Like his confirm 2 things: off stage play, knowing when to grab the ledge, just that game awareness of like when no tricks, right? No Forceburn tricks of which one is going to grab the ledge at what time. Like he knew exactly what Soulrifle wanted and when, and then also just finding the confirms as early as possible. Like no playing to 150%, no wasting any time. Just as soon as you're at kill percent, fire down strong, up strong. It doesn't matter what it is, getting those kills.
Oh, yeah, dude. You definitely see it across a lot of these higher levels that have been players. They're always just being so good at playing to that win condition, right? BC always like has that in mind. I feel like with everything they sort of do, every sort of move they make, I feel like while Soulrifle definitely played very well for sure, but definitely sometimes where they seemed to get just to deviate from the script more often. It kind of like was hit or miss on how much that would help them, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I will take this moment again I just want to remind people that the Monthly of Aether is sponsored by Zeke Sports. Thank you so much to Zeke for sponsoring this tournament. The tournament is obviously huge and growing and great, but it's just helped so much by the support by Zeke. !Zeke in the chat will give you some great links. He does coaching. He's got a stream. You should totally check him out if you haven't. Yeah, just a great dude and great stream as well. Great coach. Only good things to say about him.
Facts. Great dude. Treasure in the community for sure. Shout out Zeke, bro. Freaking coaching damn near the whole rival scene if you feel like, bro. And like, hey, he's no joke with it. Definitely super good. He's trying to get better, level up the game. Definitely hit up the boy up, bro. Definitely hit him up.
Yeah, if you're thinking about coaching, I mean, he's the guy to go to.
If you've seen a player in like a top 8 stream of a major, that player has probably at least had one coaching session with the guy.
Facts. Dude, it's so great. I met him at Riptide recently, and just like, damn, it's like this dude's like running between like several people going to coach them through the whole thing. I'm like, god damn, bro, be working out here, bro. I love to see it.
Yep. Yeah. He's a cool dude. We restart Kreestab. It looks like we restarted the stream. I don't know if it's on my end, Kreestab, but I'm not getting Discord stream audio. Blackmar, are you having the same thing, or?
Yeah, I'm not getting audio either.
You're not getting audio either. Okay.
There it is.
Nice.
That's pretty random. I feel.
Cool. We got it now. Not that we can't commentate without audio, but it adds the vibe for us, The sound effects of Zetterburn hitting all those up strongs brings me back to my ranked games. Yeah. It gives me a little bit of trauma, though, I will say.
Dude, I hate it sometimes, bro. I hate it sometimes. I play Forest Burn too, so the last matchup definitely a little bit of I mostly like Forest Burn, some Rano as well, but yeah, a little pain there too watching that because that shit be happening to be like that. Okay,
which match are we on now? Let's see. Is this Dry Ant
versus Yes, this is gonna be a very fun one for sure.
So you mentioned you dabbled a little in Rano, and sorry, welcome to my propaganda stream. You put me on the mic.
Okay.
I'm a Rano non-believer. I'll say.
I'm the opposite, bro.
Toothbrush.
I'm the opposite.
You're the opposite, but you said you only played him a little, and now you play Forsburn. You gotta.
I mean, like,
why?
Rhino's a secondary. I basically Rhino's a character I go to when I'm tired of. Like I'm playing a convoluted character with Forsburn, honestly. I think he's a really simple, like low. He's kind of low execution on the floor, but he has high execution if you want to. I think he's a very versatile character though. That's like super reliable.
That's true. I'll give you that.
I think he's like pretty strong right now. Durai definitely a big reason I delete him too. Durai's a homie. I'm SoCal, so I'm big bias for my boy. I'm not gonna hold you. He's definitely doing some really good things with this character. Definitely.
I mean, Durai is incredible. Durai's incredible, and I'm sure we'll see it in this match. Yeah. So in terms of this match, I think Ant just took out Toothbrush, which was another Rano Apsa matchup, and it was like pretty convincing. It was like a 3-0, 3-0 and a handshake kind of thing. So right into the same matchup again. Obviously a different player in Durai, but Toothbrush is really strong as well. So I wonder if this is gonna go the same way.
I'll be interested to see. I mean, when Durai's playing constantly, bro, we feel like the best player in the room sometimes. And definitely, I think today is one of those days of getting the down throw, DI that into the forward air. Definitely think it's also a matchup that I feel like Rano is pretty solid into too. Some characters does have trouble sort of keeping up the combo game as well as playing against like Abs is kind of weird neutral. I do not think Rano's winnable. I think he adapts pretty well against her, I feel like.
Yeah, I think he does. I think Rano, in particular, against like some floaty characters, in my mind, because I used to play Rano, I don't play him anymore. But the tool that is so good to have against these floaty characters that like just are kind of all over the air is that back air. It's just a huge move that can be like, if I need some space, I throw out the long lasting like back air, and I can have a second to like figure out where you are and maybe get a free hit. So yeah, Rano has the tools. I totally agree with you to like play this matchup, and you can see that here. I mean, he's got the stock lead already.
Yeah, definitely characters that kind of make neutral a bit hard against Abs, both with the movement and having needles just pressure them constantly. Oh my god, though, Ant though, not to downplay Ant though, bro's explosive on the goat for sure, and like he's single-handedly making people believe in this character.
Right? So when this character was out for like the first bit, people were like, man, this is the worst character in the game. And like I didn't think that, but like it really took Ant doing well with it to convince anyone else. Wow, what a sequence into that up air. My god,
do shit like this, bro. Like it's like so explosive and controlled and neutral at the same time pretty well.
You can't watch this and be like, Apsa doesn't have stuff, like Apsa looks sick.
Not. Right. I was talking about the homie Faz, but we definitely both believe in this character a lot. But I also believe in the Rano, and also believe in the Rai right now. Has this light feed right here, down to 4 there. DI that right, not quite dead, but still looking back. Oh, wait a second though. It's super scary still. Abza can't just kill you, but that's a down throw.
Abza super light, 128% is hard to live with. Another strong forward air from Rano, and that will be a dead Abza for sure. Oh no, that was a random up B with some end lag. 4 needle, 4 poison stacks, it's gone. Back air, even back air almost killing. That up air from ledge, that back air will do it. Yeah, I mean, geez, 160% on Abza, one of the lightest characters. You're just not living very long. That's kind of another thing as well. I mentioned, like, you know, one of the reasons that I feel like Rano isn't one of the top characters in the meta right now. I know you're gonna disagree with me. That's fine. Whatever. Is that like he doesn't have quite as much explosive like kill power as like maybe a Zetterburn, where like, you know, you get him to 100%. You know, there you go. You got an easy kill, right? Rano, I think Nick takes a little bit more percent to like get some straight hit kills, but against Abza, right, someone who's so light, you kind of get all that back, right? Because you're like, oh, okay, now suddenly my back air kills near the ledge, right? Now suddenly all of my moves lead into something that might kill. So, yeah, definitely doable.
Oh yeah, for sure, dude. Just like, gotta trade a lot of that explosiveness. Oh my god! Speaking of explosiveness, speaking of explosiveness, goddamn, that was 64%. Jeez, dude.
You're just instantly dead off the side. That reminds me of like when Fleet was like the broken character that was just taking people off the side at mid-percents and killing them. That's just exactly what it reminds me of. Any hit neutral at any percent. And now, I mean, a stock down. I mean, Dry's doing a pretty good job of not taking straight hits here, not letting the extra credit get too high. But he does have to find a kill, and he hasn't found that yet.
Yeah, especially it's so scary too, especially when Ant hits you. Definitely gets so much damage. Too floaty, get the follow up too. That's a straight Abza has, and that lightness and floatiness. She can get all these confirmed weirder percent, so you need to know your thresholds. Grab what? I swear, grab the ledge.
Yeah, you get killed by straight hits so easily, but you don't get hit by those combos that easily. Yes, the floatiness, like you were saying. So it's a trade-off for sure.
100% is. Oh my god, those.
Oh, the combo into the cloud. Not quite.
Scary for Durai, bro. Ant trying to snowball away with this. Side chase missed the dash tag. He's not gonna grab his charge needles off.
Yeah, I mean, all of these little hits. I mean, little hits. Then he just kills them.
Right.
Yeah, it's exactly what Ant wants, right? It's just any amount of extra credit and still living at 138%. Eventually, that back air will kill at 144. But not before a full stock lead from Ant. Ant not liking, I guess, losing that first game to Durai.
Definitely, again, that resilience. We keep talking about the resilience, bro. Super important, and has that in spades. Definitely super necessary in a light character like this. Okay, fighting is super crazy right now. It's playing this scramble situation. This is a light character too. Not afraid to take his damage, especially being in stock up.
Ant very comfortable off stage. You see that he 1 second he's off stage, the other second he's killing you at mid-percent. I like literally 1 second before he got that kill, he was the one deep off stage, right?
Yeah.
He was off stage, and then suddenly, and you're dead. I don't know what happened. I don't know what flipped, but he did that up B, you know, on stage, no end lag, and into that fair.
Yeah, dude. An aspect of Absa that's not talking about enough is how insane she is at just recovering him after the stage. Her up B is so freaking good.
Man, that was 2 kills that where the hits started at like 50-something%,
yes.
Right? By the end of the combo, it was like 80-something near the edge. But like the ability to kill, okay, this is where I'm gonna make my case to you. Okay, the ability to kill at like 50%. Rano can't do that. Rano doesn't do that.
He can, but he also has some. Okay, my argument is that he has some of the best neutral in the game and also amazing offstage presence. He's like more all-aroundish in general.
Yeah, his
like
neutral top tier for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah, like that's where a lot of my value lies as a player, you know. It's like kind of like just one of those things.
I'm definitely of the sort right now. We're watching enough Rivals. I have decided that what matters in Rivals right now is consistent and early kills. I think that this game is like where every character is really cracked. What really matters is who kills most consistently and earliest. And I think from that perspective, you can probably see why I'm like less positive on Rando.
That's fair. I mean, he does. I don't know. He still can like rob you with fair though, but he got early edge for the edge guards. I mean, that's something.
That's true. That's true. Working out here for Durai in this game. We got a nair near the ledge, killed, sweet spot. But Ant fighting right back. Got 100% on Durai.
Yeah, I think it's a better stage in the matchup too. Them having that farther blast zone and do you well, not gonna die at 50 as much, right? So
right, yeah. Yeah, I think on this kind of stage, you're totally right. I think a little bit bigger blast zone is the way to go. Nothing's gonna save you from that though. That you would have died on double the size of the blast zone there.
Yeah, I love the air control that Ant is having, bro. These nairs and these forward airs make it so hard for Mirai to jump or do anything in the air, especially that low airspeed that Rano has, bro. It's a bad combination.
Yeah, these forward throws. Man, he was at like 55, and that forward throw I thought was gonna kill. That's how light, Ant is here.
Fade out the special get up, but no finisher off. I need to finish the plate, or the plate may finish you. I'm barely missing, still staying alive. Oh my god, Ant is hunting though, bro. The offense turns on the sequences, but okay, Darai, better end of it though. Combo to that forward there.
That's the fair you were talking about. Still can get pretty early kills. You're definitely off stage against Apsa at 110. That will definitely do it. Darai back in control of this set just a little bit. Let's see if he can get some extra credit here. He's only got 32. We know it doesn't really do anything against Ant. Good stalls, but it doesn't fool Ant. It doesn't matter. The bubble is there to save him.
Oh my god. Darai's bubble placement always amazing. I don't know how he does it, bro, but he just knows. He just knows.
Somehow he knows. Somehow avoiding Ant here. Ant just looking super aggressive here in the corner. I would not want to be playing against Ant in this situation, but still hasn't found the kill.
So hard to lock down. The corner lockdown is insane from Ant right here. Last stock of both sides of it though. Darai early couple of hits. Ant not too far though. So this corner has to fight out of it. Down to the up strong. That's mad damage.
A super even game here, actually. I know a little bit of percent difference, but if Rano can't find that kill confirmed, then it would there's still some life left in Ant. 90% though is starting to get a little dangerous. There's that fair into up air doesn't quite connect.
The air dodge is used too. You have the opportunity to get it. Lands though, and now it can be Ant's big opportunity. The fast fall is a little too low. So that's him off stage though. Air dodge used. Back air. You landed though. Get the resources back. It's becoming more and more hard to call it. X-Red. Just a 1-4-1. Cloud missing.
Darai desperate to get back on, and he does with a hitbox. Now he's the one on stage, but that up B again, it's so strong. Ant's recovery is so good. Darai just isn't ready for it. Darai thinks that he's in control 1 second. He's like, I got him off stage. This is good. This is a good situation for me. And a half a second later, he's dead. It's the second time we've seen that.
Dude, yeah, it's just so tricky. I don't even blame Darai. That's a hard recovery to catch in general, really, because just how fast it just starts up and comes out. Yeah,
it's got no end lag, and Ant knows what he's looking for, right? Like Ant has no delusions. He's like, I'm gonna get him with this again.
Right, exactly.
I'm gonna hit him with it. He's not gonna be ready for it, even though I just did it to him last game.
Dude, it's like for me, it's like looking stuff like that. It's just like, damn, this is the character people were incredibly sure it was bottom one. Like, really?
I could pull up my DMs or Discord chat with people. I had multiple people, including Jet in my chat, being like, no, she's pretty bad, and I'm like, I think you guys are wrong. I just get this feeling that this character is got a lot of stuff.
It's just like making your final judgment at the first hour is always ill-advised. You feel me?
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Oh my god, this is terrible.
Yeah.
You're so dead.
As soon as they use the air dodge, he was instantly dead, basically, dude. Okay, confirm off the bubble there to the back there.
Very good confirm. But, Ant's air control of this character, it's so hard. Like as a player who doesn't really play these like double jump cancel style characters, it feels like it's really hard. I've tried, to control the air movement at a very specific amount. But Ant just looks like he could be anywhere in the air that he wants at any moment, right? Like he knows exactly the movement options to be there. And if you air dodge once off stage, suddenly he's there. He's there with that back air, right? Sweet spot, exactly. And it's not even easy to sweet spot that, right? He has to get the spacing exactly right. So it's just so
all
impressive.
the time too. Yeah, but the skill setting of that movement's super high, dude. Ant showing just how they can get to sweet spot that ledge from Darai. Even scenario. Still come back from this, but just having a hard time fighting out the corner. Once again, the consistent theme of this game. Every time Ant gets in the corner, it's so difficult to come back. 2 cloud snipes. Dodge the third one though, so he's still alive for now. For how much longer?
Just such amazing control shown here by Ant with that cloud, especially, but just ledge play as well, not letting your opponent get into a comfortable spot on stage. There you go. Your opponent's like, I don't want to be at the ledge anymore. I run up with a grab, and suddenly Ant's there with a back air or the fair.
Dude, the strength of that DJC in those situations, those scrambles like that, dude, it's so crazy. I think he gets like a lot of those sort of sweet spots in the too high percent for the confirm to the down throw. Unfortunate, have to wait for another neutral opening.
Pretty much any other character would have gotten up strong there.
Yes.
But these like super floaty characters, it's just pixels out of reach. Very frustrating to play against, I will say. Like, when you play against a floated character after playing against a you're dead, and you're just suddenly dead. That's it. That's the end of the set.
Dude, jeez, man. I'm a big fan of Derai, but it's hard to deny just the amount of control that Ant has on this Absa, bro. It's so fucking impressive every time I see it, honestly.
Incredibly impressive. The precision, it really takes a player like Ant with this amount of precision to make this character work. And when she works, like you're like, wow, that is insane, right? The precision with the clouds, the precision with the fairs and the back airs off stage, just everything like feels like it needs to be on point, or you're just gonna whiff and die. And
yes.
Ant's got it. Ant's got it.
Yeah, dude.
Wasn't quite the same as it wasn't a 3-0 like against Toothbrush, but it was 3-1 and kind of just Ant keep rolling. Rolling.
No, it's so insane for sure. It's so crazy too, because I feel like there's other good Absa players for sure. I mean, Juno's one of the ones on my radar pretty heavy, but it's like I feel like Ant just like already being on another level with this still relatively new character. That's nothing to keep in mind too. People forget that she is still like only a couple months old at this point. To figure out to this point where you're making like these insane sort of early confirmed kills, these insane edge guards, these precise cloud snipes, this precise move, this double jump cancel stuff. It's all just so much, dude.
Particularly for me, I'm always impressed by the stuff that if you chase your opponent like deep off stage into like the bubble on the right side of the stage, and you just kill them at mid percent. Like that's the kind of stuff that like scares me as a player. Like I see that and I'm like, wow, I don't know what to think about this. I don't know if I like it. I feel uncomfortable, suddenly I'm in the bubble and my opponent's still there hitting me.
Yeah,
it's the kind of stuff that when I saw Fleet doing it, I was like, this can't stay, right? This feels crazy. This character must be busted. And you see Ant doing it on Absa, and you're like, well, maybe. I
think the argument one would have to like be fine with that is just like she's a difficult character, so she should get the reward. Also, she can be killed early too, which I can see that argument. It's probably the sort of balancing. Philosophy behind her.
Too early to jump to like don't make any rash decisions for sure. It's just it's when you see that kind of thing, that shows that the character's got like some spark that maybe there's like a lot more potential there still to be unlocked.
Dude, she has the best wave dash in the game. We talk about that buff too, man.
Right? It's crazy. She gets buffed to the best wave dash in the game. Meanwhile, Rano gets nerfed from like the best wall jump in the game to the worst wall jump in the game. Explain that, Blackamar. Explain that to me, huh? Why does he deserve that?
I see you have very bad memories of what happened to your frog. I get listen, I don't know. I think he's still good. He's still good. He's definitely not like top 3 area. I'm not like as enthusiastic as Toothbrush is, but I think he's like a bit below that, like 5th, 4th-ish area.
Okay. Yeah,
4th through 6th, somewhere within there, 4th through 6th.
I'll drop it even if I disagree with you. I'll drop it. It's fine. It's fine. Look, I play Olympia now, and I'm on the Olympia's busted.
Oh yeah, Olympia is busted. Facts.
Olympia's great. Look, I'm not going to deny that one.
That character might be top 1.
Character's really good.
I think so.
It's possible. It's certainly possible. She's really good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
we're getting into. I think it's the winners finals. We get into very shortly though. Beastly. Ant to come up right now. In terms of Absa, we're talking about Absa's strengths though. I think a weakness she has though, that this character is amazing exploiting though, is being able to die super early. You see a lot of sort of Absa players really dooming about this matchup in general, sort of like they say like, oh, you need a secondary for this too hard or whatever. But I don't know. We've seen Ant do pretty well in this matchup though, I feel like before. So I mean, it's doable.
It's weird watching like a character that needs so much control and precision, Absa and Ant on the Absa, against a character that can hit so many buttons so fast and be kind of like zooming around the stage as fast as they can, because it makes the precision extra hard to do, and it also like contrasts what you're doing with the opponent, where like you're doing all this like what looks like very precise stuff, and your opponent just kind of looks like they're mashing their controller, which it's not true obviously. I'm just saying that it's like it really emphasizes like the difference in the characters when you see the master.
Yeah, a little polarizing. That's definitely the best way to put it. Oh my god,
you're dead.
Dude.
You're just dead.
Dude. That was a 60. Jesus Christ. I've seen this matchup so many times. It's still so hard to believe that should be killing. Like so early on her. It can be rough for her sometimes.
Yeah, it definitely makes me want to root here to see something from Ant. I mean, Beastly's the higher seed, as well as Ant's showing off this newer character. But man, look at that down air, and the tech just wasn't early enough. You're so low, you still died to it, and wow, evening up the game instantly, even after that early kill.
Who expects to even get hit by that, bro? Those spots are not generous.
They're not. That's what I'm saying. They take precision. A lot of
so crazy.
Oh, again?
Oh my god!
Suddenly, Ant's the one-up of stock. This game is going the exact opposite of what I thought from the first 20 seconds of the game.
So that is a straight that I've seen it before. I mean, Zetterberg can get sort of abused off stage. I mean, his recovery is not bad, but it is exploitable. So if you find the patterns your opponent does, you can do shit like that very easily on Absa.
Yeah, I mean, I guess so. I don't actually see it get exploited. People say it, but I don't actually see that many people exploit, a top-level Zetterburn's recovery. But Ant is showing here that it is possible, like you said.
It's one of the things where he always has like so many options, and they can be sort of covered. It's hard. It's harder than people say it is to cover for sure. I'm not gonna deny that, but it's doable. It's just not easy. Like people would think it would be.
Oh, that is a misinput. Up being downwards there, not even getting to the wall. 96% though on Beastly. Oh my god, and the lightning. What is that move called? Is there a term for that move?
It's lightning line, I think.
Lightning line? Okay, you see that used so little. I feel like Absa's, I just don't see them go for that often. It's like pretty slow to start up. But man, I guess Absa knows Ant knows exactly when to or to not use that move. And that was a situation where Ant knew it was going to connect.
The other combo I have not seen very often, for sure. But getting to this game 2 here, trying to answer back. Definitely a great stage for Zetterburn right here in Merchant's Port. Would like to see it for them. These platforms are great for getting extensions, having more recovery mix. It's really good.
Yep, yeah, it's a good. This is a stage that lets a good Zetterburn like really show off all that movement that we're talking about before. And yep, you're dead 105% after the combo. That's the strength of Zetterburn, especially in a matchup like this against such a light character who dies so early.
Straight ball in them right now. Hold on, the offense is going crazy, much crazy before. Turn up the pacing immensely on this stage for sure.
But we saw last game, Ant can get kills really early too at any time, any place. So it's like I'm not gonna count him out yet. But yeah, good stage choice, good early stock for Beastly. What is Ant gonna do here? There's that corner control that we saw from before, but this time Beastly able to fight through it. Get back on the stage.
Back on the stage, they can pull the corner themselves. Wait a second, though. Scramble real quick, end in the forward era, and off stage. Grab that ledge, red the ledge grab right there, and now it's a complete opposite of that last game, bro.
Such a good prediction there from Beastly, and there's another up strong just for the percent. Oh man, this is getting crazy out of hand. How does a light character like Absa come back from this? The answer is you probably don't. You're dead at 75% after the hit to that up strong? That is not okay.
Yeah, I think the upstrong hit at like around 57%. I think the upstrong hit before the flash. Like, yeah, that's
not okay. That's not
I think more than anything, this matchup seems for Absa very demoralizing.
I'm demoralized for sure.
Yeah, you're doing all this precise stuff. This guy just shined up strong. I'm dead at 40. All right. Well.
That's what I'm saying. How do you keep your composure? You're like, look at all the work I'm doing, and then you look at the Zetterburn, right? And you're like, are they doing as much work as I'm doing? Am I? Are they? I really don't mean to. No, I don't mean to take anything away from Beastly. He's incredible.
Yes.
It's just kind of funny of a matchup to watch. Yeah. And he is as precise as Ant is. It's just different characters look different to watch.
100%. Yeah. It's one of those things. It's a struggle playing against these maining rather these harder characters. I think you definitely mentally taxing because you can sort of get caught in those feelings of resentment, like, oh, I'm working so much harder than my opponent. But I mean, Ant showing that it's still capable. Bad example. But Ant overall does show that's still very doable with these hard characters. Sometimes It's just a little bit of work,
I think what it comes down to, right, Black and White, is that you have to believe in your own character, because like you have to believe that you have such amazing sauce like that you could hit him with, like something so nasty that it's gonna make up for it all, right? Because if you lose that belief in your own character, then it becomes easy to get demoralized, right? Like, oh, they hit me with some great, some really early stuff, just shine up strong, it's easy and stuff, and you kind of like lose your confidence. But I think Ant's the kind of person that like believes in their character, and that's why they can play these matchups.
Definitely telling you. Definitely still possible for sure. Dash out of that, the grab, but nothing off it, unfortunately. Ooh.
That would have been death. That would have been death.
Yeah, the percent snowball is so hard to see what can you do. Eventually gonna hit by that forward air, which will kill you, especially that close to that side right there. 2-1 advantage on the side of Beastly right now.
Oh man, just getting hit by some stray forward air at some like what seems like a mid-percent, and you just suddenly die, going right back to Hodojo, and just chooses the same stage again. I mean, there was an SD in there, so like, it's not like that was a. I wouldn't say it was. Yeah, it was an SD. Ant can do it. Ant can do it, is what I'm saying. Ant's gotta somehow avoid dying at like 80% to a fire up strong, or from a up being early and getting ledge hog, whatever. Obviously, obvious stuff. You don't die early, right? I'm not saying anything particularly special, but
easy. That's easy stats. Like honestly, just don't die, don't get hit even, bro. Just like it's that.
Don't get hit, and everything will be fine.
Very true, but it's not looking very true inside. And right now, oh, raw force strong though, big punish opportunity. Got one forward there, but can't get the second one. Got a little too far. The foot sees, dude, the down tilt max range hidden right there. I love that from Beastly.
Every time now Ant gets hit, I worry for him. I'm like, is he dead? I know he's only 80%, but like, is he dead? I don't know. There's a good strong. There's the cloud to combo off the side of the stage. There's the first kill going. Ant's got some fight left in him in this set.
Nah, bro, Ant's about to get hit at 0, and like Red's gonna say, is he dead?
yeah, right. It could happen. Oh yeah, you're just dead. You're fair from across the stage at 120. Sorry, you're playing apps, so you're dead.
Right. A little extra credit though. Something to work with. You feel me?
It is.
Ward to trade. No big combo. Oh, that was super risky. That air dodge right there. Fortunately unpunished. Prant. Forward airs. Love the weaving in and out of the ranges. Super smart from Ant to control this neutral. A lot down his corner as well again.
Some great platform tech chases coming out here from Ant. Oh man, and catches him with that back air. Oh, doesn't quite get the sweet spot on that one, but he does get the ledge hog, and that's the second stock also going first for him.
Sir, first a solid and sweet. Still worked out in the favor for sure. Oh boy, you get a fair to the side. I'm scared. Oh wait a minute. Off the stage, up being for their life, but they know they can get robbed at 8 point right there by Ant as well.
Ant's so aggressive off stage. He knows his win con. He sees Beastly go off stage for 1 second, and he's like, I cannot let him back onto the stage. I will do anything to hit you and trade with you and just keep you out there. Doesn't quite work there. Eventually, Beastly makes it back on, but you know that Ant knows what he wants and he's going to go for it. Jeez, that up strong is just crazy against that stuff.
It is for sure, but one more at least on Ant's winner side bracket right here. They win this until game 5, but caught the air dodge. The pressure at Beastly is mounting further and further. On a good momentum, punishing the unsafe forward air too. I don't know, bro.
Neither of them have gotten anything really big started here in this last stock. They're playing a little bit carefully, but here we go. We got the throw. The floaty opposite just doesn't get it. No connections on that. But there you go. There's the reversal from the up B again. And loves that reversal. They up B into the ground, and now he's got Beastly off stage, but Beastly is able to manage it back.
Super smart flip into the ledge right there. Hasn't reused that option too much. Got the tech chase. Fireball missing though. He's still living. Ant's inside of it though. Only on center stage, caught off guard by the cloud, but the down tilt from the anti-air. Oh, big scramble situation, high percents on both sides. You see back in the center stage. Fireball's coming in, shine.
No, shine, okay. That up strong doesn't connect. Nair into, what's the option? Into the fair, not quite gonna kill yet, but the cloud maybe? No.
No follow-up, let him come back. Up air,
Up
gonna kill.
It does do it!
We're getting to a game 5, X-Red.
F tilt into the up air. What a strong move. Closes out that game. Game 5, like you said, this is such a hype set.
By the way, F201. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Before
go for it. Go for it.
I'll say F201. Like the abs and deniers will just say, "Oh, just DI it out." But I mean, bro, it's so hard to keep that in mental stack, dude. It's so fast. Right.
And also, normally, like you're DIing things out to avoid getting comboed, right? So then suddenly, like this move, you DI in, or like, sorry, actually, you're supposed to DI it out. Whatever. You know what I mean? Fast moves are hard to react to. Ignore my words. You know what I mean.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. No, he cooking on the stock though. Hold on. This combo going crazy. 80%. Down to missing ledge though. Back down, but 80% off that combo, definitely pretty nice. It's fucked up. That's basically even percent, by the way.
Yeah, no, it's percents. That's what I'm thinking about in this game. As the meta develops, these top players, percents matter less. Oh my god, he died!
That killed?
He died?
I assumed it was DI to a different dimension right there. Reached Mars or something. And we're back on this next stock though. Ant gonna take that for sure. Playing a little carefully to get some more extra credit wrapped up though. The forwarder, the foot system beastly. Still pretty nice. Forward still catching the jump. I got the mine though. This time to parry.
There's that forward throw. Obviously not gonna do it. No fire quite yet. Ant just trying to get some random stray hits. Wants some extra credit here on this stock. Wants to put that lead to use. But unfortunately, you got up strong, so no more lead for you.
46% though, some light. Oh, there's a tipper back air as well. You're off stage. It's come back with a jump. Didn't see it coming.
There's that tech chase from Ant. He's been so good at this so far. There's that up B with that hitbox, just interrupting the recovery from Zetterburn. Back air into the F tilt. Lots of good shield pressure here from Ant. Oh, just the raw up strong starts the combo for Beastly. Just raw up strong neutral gets you a 3-hit combo.
Jeez, tough existence for sure. 71%. Pretty rough, especially got a forward air on the side of this. And when evasive, trying to avoid it. Dash attack. Keeping this ledge pressure clean with it. Beastly. The resilience coming into play right now.
Trying to find that sweet spot back air. Ant just wants this kill. Oh, there's that sweet spot fair into the cloud, into the lightning line. God, I'm trying to remember what you told me it was called.
Yeah, you got it.
The second time we've got that combo, and it looks strong. My God. He just gets that confirm into the cloud hit. Oh my God, I just, it's so good to have something like that kills that early.
For sure. Now
back to a small lead for Ant. Can he make something of it?
Good, man. One stock away from
no, the parry gets him killed.
Oh yeah.
Clever, but Beastly's so clever.
Jeez, dude. Game 5, last stock though. Sweet hit top forward air. Beastly turn up the pressure. Those shine combos. 44% out of nowhere. You gotta hold that damage.
Beastly just not gonna give it to Ant here. Ant had the lead, but Beastly was like, no, I'm not going away. I'm not just gonna give up on this last stock. In fact, he has the lead now in percent, and we know that this is kill percent for Zetterburn. Any fire up strong will probably do it around now. But Ant reverses the situation, gets him off stage. Not quite gonna finish it off yet.
Back throw, get him off the stage. Oh, there's the side B. Didn't get the tipper forward there though, but got the forward, so caught out the unpatience. Forward air off that ledge though. Super close on both sides of it. Down throw, up strong, too floaty. Forgot. Down throw again. Can't get the follow up. It's so high percent. Very, very tough to find that kill. Meanwhile, the forward tilt forward air. Lightning line missed. The side B side missed.
Weak spot back here? My God, all these moves that could just kill just pixels away from finishing off the set. Got to recover now. Goes in, does the up B down, trades. Ant has the corner. What's the option? The back throw? Not gonna get the kill yet, but maybe the cloud, not quite. Oh, and he doesn't make it back. The cloud interruption was enough to send Beastly too far off stage to recover. And Ant takes it game 5 over Beastly in winners finals.
Dude, what a fucking set. Jesus, dude. I mean, we saw every stage of this matchup, I feel like, when it comes to at first seeing, you know, Abza dying super early, and then Zetter dying super early to the edge guards, and then just the evolution of how these two playing against each other at ledge to just avoid those situations. But narrowly, fucking narrowly as hell.
So narrowly.
Jeez, man.
You know, I thought that when the momentum switched, when Beastly parried the cloud on stage and Ant just like fell to his death, And then he suddenly just like turned it up on that last stack. I'm like, it's over. Beastly's got the momentum. Like all it takes is like one string for Beastly and the game's gonna end. But somehow Ant avoided dying multiple times and just lived long enough to exploit that offstage situation like you were talking about before. Just interrupt the recovery enough times to be able to clutch it out. What an insane set.
I think Incredible. We saw also just the importance of just like, just like, despite how easy something may seem, like when you get down to the wire, those super tense scenarios, your mental is gonna fuck up on you a little bit, for lack of a better way to put on it, right? And definitely was a couple of times where there's a couple of fumble confirms, stuff like that from Beastly, or from Flow charging because they were nervous. Things like the down throws up strong. He knows it kills other characters, he's gonna go for it every time. Not an Absa though, which you remember normally, but in those high pressure scenarios, it becomes dicey, bro. You feel me?
Yeah, your muscle memory tells you like, this is it. I down throw, I up strong, right? And like, Beastly knows that that's not going to connect. Like if you ask him, like he knows, right? Like that percent is probably not going to work. But in those situations, the pressure comes on, you do it, right? It doesn't work and you might lose your opportunity. So it's just like what you said. And honestly, like this really was a set of like a mental game too, because there was 2 games in a row in the middle there where Ant got like crushed, right? Like Ant got crushed so hard. Absolutely. We were like, is this demoralizing? Like this would demoralize me, but Ant didn't let it get to him, right?
Yeah, no, the resilience, bro, super important, especially playing let's say volatile character. I think that's a good word used for Absa. Very volatile character like that, you definitely need to be like, okay, sometimes I gotta lock in, folks are not dying, I can kill them too, it's fine. It's just the mental ward. Like I really love like sets like that too, that just show off the importance of just having that sort of strong mental backbone.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Both of them played really well. I mean, like the presence of mind in Game 5 as well. Like, gotta give the props to Beastly to go for that parry that evened up the game right there at the end as well. Like that shows that like Beastly was also super on point. He wasn't letting the pressure get to him too much. He was still thinking. Yes. He was still finding new ideas to even it up, right? It wasn't just reverting only to muscle memory at the end. That was 2 top level players really playing at their best. And honestly, that could be, we could see a rematch of that in Grands, because with the way these 2 are playing and the way that they've like gone through every opponent in their path so far this tournament, I wouldn't be surprised if we saw that just a straight run back in Grands.
Oh yeah, dude. Definitely very possible for sure. We do got some heavy hitters in loser brackets still though. The Rise, Sapphire, GED, one side loses quarters. Meanwhile, this one I think we're gonna watch right now is gonna be Soulrifle versus Toothbrush.
Yep.
Ooh, it's gonna be a fun one.
Sophilo DQing out of the bracket, it looks like. That's pretty sad. Sophie is an incredible player that I always like watching, but for it is what it is. And we got Toothbrush here in losers quarters against we just saw Soulrifle on stream a couple sets ago. Obviously incredible as well. I think this is gonna be an amazing set as well.
Yes, for sure. I'm also very sad to see her. Sophilo DQ, by the way. Damn, dude, that's tough. One of my favorite players to watch, by the way. Shout out Sophilo. If you're not
I agree.
The best about it.
I'm a Sophie believer. Yeah, so Toothbrush, I love watching. Like I said, I was always I used to be a Rando player, so obviously I watched a lot of Toothbrush because he's insane. He's really good.
Yeah.
And it's, even though we have different opinions on the character, like he's gonna show us some crazy stuff, and I love watching his Rando. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be real good.
Yeah. It's pretty fun to watch for sure. I'm be honest, I have not watched it as much as I watched Derai, because I'm a big Derai fan personally. Moved on to lose. Actually, funny enough, I checked the right to me. Moved on to lose the semis, so we'll see more of them later. But
the Derai Sapphire set is over, like you just said. Wow. Okay, yeah, sure. So we're good. So that means that makes sense. Honestly, you can't stream every loser match, but it's a little unfortunate because it was a Game 5 set. Game 5 sets. I'm sure that was super hype.
Right. We can't keep old man Conduit Gaming up forever, you feel me?
I understand. Kreestab does a lot of work for these brackets and always runs it really well. Honestly, props. We were giving props to Zeke before, and we still do. But Kreestab running this every month, one of the biggest and best run, rivals online tournaments, especially even just tournaments in general. Great TO, and just shout out to him for running these every month. It's great to have something like this where top level play, consistent, all the time, just good stream, just good to have. It's nice for the rival scene,
100%. Big shout out, Mr. Kreestab, the homie, big Kreestab fan. Okay.
And yeah, just that is another reminder, by the way. Check out Zeke. I'm gonna keep it up. Check out Zeke, exclamation point Zeke in the chat. I'm gonna do it again. Here we go. The sponsor for the tournament again this month. He's been doing it. I think he did it last month as well, if I remember correctly. Check out his coaching. Check out his stream. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Why did Cake do that? I love these names.
It's so good.
Names. Yeah.
It's so good. I can't do that. The sad face after it too is just killing me. This is like
yeah.
Like,
Didn't he teamed his doubles teammate. What was his name? Was like I know why Cake did that, right? That was the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah it was. That shit is funny, man. But this quarters though, get into it, locking in the characters. Another Forsburn versus Zetterburn. Was Zetterburn? What the fuck?
I don't think that's real. I mean, Toothbrush believes. I don't know.
No way.
I'm not gonna say
no
anything.
way, right?
You don't just throw the set like that. Oh no!
I'm sorry that I've done this to you.
Oh no! You should be sorry, Toothbrush. I was hyping up your Rano. I was like, this is gonna be so hype. I'm so excited to see your Rano in particular.
What's up, Crystal?
I don't know if you see his losers run, but he would go Rano the first couple games, lose, switch to Zetter, and then win. So
okay, wait. My propaganda is back.
That's
you can't shut me up
funny.
now, Blackamar. Now explain
that's
to me how
so
Rano is a
funny.
good character, huh?
The biggest Rano believer going to Zetterburn. That's so hilarious, bro.
My point is proven. I don't even need to say anything else anymore. Rano's terrible. It's a done deal. It's a done deal.
It's so over Frog. It's so.
People in chat saying Toothbrush tweeted that Rano might be top 1 this week, and yet explain this. Explain this to me, chat. You can't.
I can't. That's fucking hilarious.
So we got the Rano expert on Zetterburn here at Toothbrush against Soulrifle. An incredible, we just saw him on stream, an incredible Forsburn player. I am interested to see how this turns out for sure.
Yeah, I'm honestly have not seen the Zetterburn. I'm very much something curious to see how it's going to go in comparison to the match against Beastly earlier.
Rano, Ant in chat saying Rano simply cannot do it. Facts, Ant. Thanks for the support.
Fraud, you goddamn downplayers. You shut up.
We're just truth sayers. We're truth tellers.
Yeah,
we say it like it is, okay?
All right. Either way, though, Soulrifle got them a very high percent 185 combos to back air. No, a little bit too high.
I like that downwards recovery though, and somehow living to 191% against these top players. People don't live that long. Like it takes a lot of work to live to 200% against a good player. And there's that back throw with the kill flash. Guaranteed kill, 200%.
And you know, this armless, starving amphibian who gets no frog. Somebody ban him, bro.
No, he's spitting fire. He's telling the truth. Don't ban him for telling the truth. Don't hate him for speaking out. So even though Toothbrush lived to 200%, he did only get like 60% onto Forsburn. But getting something going here, and we know that Zetterburn, I don't know what his Zetterburn performance look like, but I'm sure they're good because he's been able to win some sets in this bracket very deep. He can definitely get a kill here at 114 if he's able to find an up strong.
Yeah, I kind of consider sort of Zetterburn the other opposite side of the all-around S-leading characters. He's a very strong offensive character, but his defensive neutral is pretty strong too. So I'd imagine he gets decent time switching between the two of them.
Soulrifle basically lapping him in percent now. Full stock lead, and yep, that up. I really like the up recovery with the up B, but unfortunately, it gives your opponent too much time to react if they're not hitting buttons. There's that up strong, but it's a little bit late, I'd say.
If you're playing Zetterburn, you do not want to get the kills at 160. For sure. That's definitely not going to be MO, because you definitely let Soulrifle do a lot of lapping here, as you were saying, and stuff like that. So makes it harder to come back. Same time though, big combo here though.
Yeah, you don't want the kills at 160, and honestly, you're playing Zetterburn. You deserve earlier kills. You earned it. Okay, you deserve them. Why are you living that long?
Just you press the shine button. You deserve to get that kill.
Exactly. You understand me, Blackamar. You understand. Okay, here we go. He does have something going here. He's got to find... Oh, but good floor hug to get away from that shine confirm. He's got ledge. He's got ledge control here, keeping Soulrifle near the ledge, getting a bunch of extra percent. There's that back air into the up strong. That's a classic as well.
Sure, definitely will.
We're back to last stock. And Toothbrush gets something going here before Soulrifle finds this kill confirmed. There's that down tilt into a good string. I think you're dead. Yeah. Okay. You're not making that one back. So the answer is no. He couldn't get something going there in time. Does he stick with it? He does stick with it. Not even thinking about it. That was like he was mashing the button before the game even ended. He's like, go next.
Yeah. I think I'm still processing the fact that we're on Zetterburn, not the Rano. Honestly, like it's tripping me the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, as Kristaps mentioned though, the results from loser's side prove that this is the better character and it's a better choice for him.
All right.
I'm not gonna stop Black and White. You can't stop
man.
Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that was just a little bit too far from the wall. You know, everyone's looking to hold into the wall, attack the wall, but it was just a little bit pixels too far from the tech.
Right. It's interesting watching the Zetterburn on Toothbrush's side. I feel like a lot more reserved in the neutral. I feel like not really able to go in. A lot of this swiping out max range spares, a lot of fireball throwing. It's interesting.
Yeah, you can tell the DNA from like not like playing other characters because the players that only play Zetterburn, like they're like you said, they're just more cracked out in terms of getting in, whereas the spacing tools, because he does have a variety of tools and he can play that way. And yeah, I mean, Toothbrush is showing that, like, if you want to play with spacing fair, like, that's totally a viable way to play it.
Oh, yeah. Tom, whoa, just run up for it. Okay. Why not? Worked out. Got the kill, but a good amount of extra credit for the side of Soulrifle right here. Controlling the center stage super well. Dash tag, get him off stage. I love that extension.
Oh no, that's another down air where like Soulrifle knows the spacing where if I get you like a few extra pixels away from the wall, the down air angle is going to be unpeckable, right? And that's like Rivals 2 right now is a game of like wall is really strong, right? You want to be holding next to the wall because you can survive anything. But if Soulrifle knows that and is like, okay, I'm just going to set you up so that you're going to get spiked like a little bit away from the wall and that's going to get the kill. It's a huge difference in there.
100% is cool. A little cloud of smoke left. You gotta get rid of those. Let them come back a little bit. Or so back to the center stage. Parried the fireball, letting me get some free smoke ups. Pretty covered in it. The back air, knocked off stage. So Cash and Dough. One shine. I'll punish that. Ledge. Oh, no follow up.
Yeah, that sweet spot there just would seem automatic for most Zetterburn players. Maybe a little bit up there you go. There's that down air. That's 3 times in this game. Where
literally all 3 stocks.
All 3 stocks are just you're a little bit too far from the wall. I'm like Soulrifle is gonna hunt for that down air. He's like, this is free for me. If you don't hug the wall, I'm gonna hit you with this every time. There's really there's no way around that. It's kind of a comfort thing where, like, you know, the Zetterburn players know they've played so much with this recovery where it's like we were saying, like, the recovery is good, but if you make a mistake, you will die, right? And like the Zetterburn players know that they need, like, priority number 1 is get near the wall, right? And maybe Toothbrush a little bit is like, you know, a little bit less on point of saying, like, I know what Soulrifle is looking for, and so he gets caught in a couple of these offstage situations where he's not ready for it. And he dies a little earlier than maybe another Zetterburn player might.
Yes. It's definitely feeling like this is a situation where the Zetterburn is not incredibly practiced, but Toothbrush is just flowchart so good that it can work out.
Yeah, I mean, he's just that good of a player, right?
I don't know. Against like other amazing players, it can be very hit or miss going with that sort of like strategy. In my opinion, not the most sustainable thing ever. You feel me?
Yeah. I mean, it worked for him so far in this bracket, but it does eventually, the weaknesses will get shown by another top player who, like, you know, looks around for a weakness and finds one. And it looks like that's kind of what happened, right? Soulrifle, like, found something that works and is like, well, I'm going to push this button over and over again because I figured out what works against you. And, like, that's kind of one of those things that, like top players will do to you. You're just dead. Oh my top players will do to you, right? They find, like, mid-level players will, like, find a weakness and maybe they'll get one stock off of it, but they're, you know, maybe they don't, like, keep pushing on it, right? And these top-level players aren't going to let you get away with any weakness in your play.
Why did he taunt after that? What's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know. This is, we might gotta put the fog back on, bro. Come on, dude. You gotta renew the faith, bro. Don't let the doubters win.
Last stock here for Toothbrush in his tournament life. He's got 3 stocks to take off of Soulrifle.
It's
does get the parry.
One.
Right, that's 1. Okay. 1 out of 3, and he's got the taunt. He taunted back, and the taunt kills him. Right,
Listen.
This is death. Oh, not quite. I thought he died.
As long as he believes in himself, that's the important part. But it won't win the game. It will not win even the game. Either way, I'll get down song right there. 3-0 victory for Soulrifle. Why'd you go Zetterburn? I'm gonna just be the one.
It might have been better. Maybe he would have gotten 3-0 with Rano too. It was working for him in the tournament, right? It worked for him in the previous sets.
I don't know. I'm a big hater of going secondaries. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I agree with you. Unless you're like warming it up for like a big tournament or something, then, you know, maybe that's fine. But I agree with you. You know, honestly, that taunt from Soulrifle, it was Soulrifle who taunted first in that one, right? Was it? I'm trying to remember.
I feel like it was Toothbrush. I could be wrong though.
It was just okay, never mind. Yeah, that taunt did end up killing him. I mean, not that he was gonna win anyways, but he taunted, got punished, death. It happens. I think he had kind of given up on it already a little bit.
Yeah,
like
we see the play for sure. I think just in the playing too, as well as like, I feel like Soulrifle definitely saw, especially after game 1, that okay, I don't have to fear the Zetterburn as much as like I was expecting, like Beastly, for example. You know, I think that was sort of like a thing mentally you could see within the gameplay. Bro was playing like super confidently, doing a lot of like being very comfortable with the risk, stuff like that. So, and they were definitely working out in his favor, obviously, with 3-0 victory.
Yeah. You can tell when Soulrifle is playing with confidence because he just does different stuff, and he was definitely playing like it there.
Yeah,
it's brutal playing against a character that like finds a little weakness in your gameplay and has all that confidence to exploit it, because like oh no, he knows that I'm like slightly off with my recoveries. He knows and he's gonna kill me, right? Like he kills you 3 times in a row for it. It's yeah, that's what good players do. So let's see, what's this next set? We got Soulrifle Durai this time. Yeah. So just like Ant before him, this is like a little bit of a mini Rano gauntlet. Ant ran through both Ranos, kind of had no issues with it. And now Soulrifle has to do the same thing. Soulrifle, so Ant 3-0 Toothbrush and then went 3-1 on Durai. Soulrifle just 3-0 Toothbrush. Do we think the same thing will happen? Will he 3-1 Durai? I'm not sure.
I hope not. Yeah, bias, you know, SoCal homie, you feel me? But I mean, Soulrifle definitely super nice with it for sure. Definitely should be a bit of a challenge. This matchup, I feel like, I don't know, I kind of go back and forth on it, or ironic, both of my characters. I think they both really play like super strong neutral. Sometimes it can jump down to just who's just more comfortable just being the second one to swing, if that makes sense.
Yep, yeah, it's a with punishing kind of neutral for sure. Yeah, both of them have stuff in this matchup. I agree with you for sure. I think Rano has a pretty easy time of clearing smoke.
Yes,
right? So that's one thing he has. They both have things that are like our strengths in the matchup, and that's what I like to see in a matchup. I like to see a matchup where there's stuff for both characters.
Right. And the other side of things, like a thing that sort of Forceburn has, they're definitely the disjoints help for sure in the neutral a lot. They definitely make Rano have to take his time more in the neutral.
Yeah, it's like the kind of thing where we were talking about how good back air was against like floaties and like Absa. It kind of gets minimized a little bit when your opponent has a bigger disjoint than you. So it gives you another option, like, oh, you're using back air a lot to zone me out. Well, like here's mine,
right?
Like mine's bigger kind of thing. So there's that back and forth that I really like.
You see Soulrifle throwing out a bunch of these back airs too, just keeping them at bay, feigning that one too. That was so sick right there. Wave dashes out of it, gets him off stage. Finishes edge guard, the tricky recovery, but still catches the tail of the bubble. Always on the same down air, intercepted the up B. Oh, that was sick.
That was an incredible catch there because that bubble save was pretty good by Darai, but Soulrifle didn't give up on there. He knew it wasn't over just yet, and he had the presence of mind to continue the interaction with that down air. Okay, evening up the stocks though. I'm not exactly sure
on that one.
Yeah.
Interesting, but I mean, Darai will definitely take that for sure. Back air, couch cancel, get out of the situation, punish that. Side B with tech chase.
I love the side B tech chase. It's like a good a Rano classic. Always feels good. And leading into a very good situation here, and it doesn't stop there. More percent. He does hit the clone though instead, and that gives Soulrifle a chance for a reversal.
He's been deceived though, hold on. Darai's the one phase though, reverse hit, back air for there, little extension with it.
Oh, there's the back air DIing it away. This is a very tough spot for Soulrifle. Gonna get hit by the double back air, but instead Darai SDs. That's a terrible thing to see. I hate to see it.
Especially after all that work he did. Granted, he's gonna get this kill right. No, never mind. No sweet spot. But you're very close to this kill, but damn, that is tough for sure. Just gotta like shake that one off though. You can still definitely win this for sure. Got that ledge, forward there. Alpha Tech still staying alive. Nice.
Or hugging just to keep you alive from the fair. 170% on Soulrifle, tries that back air kill, but eventually the fair and the no tech will get even up the stocks for Darai. Back to completely even here on the last second. There's another tech chase with the side B into another big percent string. Not quite as big as I thought it was going to be, but still respectable.
Yeah, DI, Soulrifle will definitely make it difficult, as well as just like just not being ready for it inside of Darai. But hold on though, up air to the back air, build up a good amount of damage, control the center stage pretty well. It's down there though, you get the ledge though, can all be mitigated
here.
Here,
a lot of resources gone here for Darai. Okay, makes it back.
Risky recovery, but works out. Haven't shown that option too much too. Ooh, I love the clone sitting it down there. Knew the exact angle bro want to come back at.
Good fighting from the ledge is by Darai. Darai spent a lot of time there at the ledge or in the corner, but able to get out of it and back to neutral. Very tough to do against these big hitboxes from Soulrifle. Oh, a tech chase into the down strong.
Yeah.
There is really no avoiding that on that platform. Once you've like chosen any tech option there, like they all get hit by that down strong. And Soulrifle knew exactly what he wanted. He said, "Did you just go to that platform?" And that's the game for me. Easy peasy, just run up there, wave land, charge it down strong. It's free. It was 100%. He dies there 10 out of 10 times.
Especially missing that tech there, dude. Even worse, because you have like nothing you can do about that.
Yeah,
good recognition on that win condition. Super close though. I definitely see it still being pretty back and forth. But you run right back to Aetherian Forest. Okay.
That's the thing about small platforms in this game. Small tech chasing is so strong, and they're like of the four options: miss tech, tech in place, and then tech left or right. None of them get you out of just a decently sized strong attack because they react to the miss tech, and then everything else they just wait. Right, and it's really strong in this game. That's fine. It just means that as an opponent, you have to know that you have to avoid ending up on that platform. And Darai just a little bit less awareness of where the platform was because it moves right at that point in time, and suddenly you're dead to Soulrifle. So
yeah, gotta be aware of those tech chase scenarios. So right now, well, even-ish, but Soulrifle slowly but surely climbing up out of it, baiting out that neutral special, jumping above them too. It's super smart neutral, but here comes Darai, the big combo extension with the back air. Love the combo game and caught the air dodge.
Good ledge hog there by Darai, knowing which one was real and which one was the clone. Sometimes
I got to see, bro.
Sometimes you just know. I never know. I'm like really bad, honestly, at like knowing which one is which. And I feel like it's not even like random chance for me. Like I am worse than random chance. Like 99 times out of 100, I think the clone is the real one. So somehow I'm just that bad.
So funny. Yeah, bro. Oh my god!
That's 2 free stocks for Darai, and this game just looks like it's just go next kind of game for Soulrifle, I guess.
Maybe. Dude, Darai, how he's stepping up the offstage presence in this game is so impressive. All he good before, does a side B, the poison stats too, big damage, 55%, you off stage too. Let's up B on stage to get back.
Good tech there from the clone explosion. Recovery as well. Gonna die to that back air across the stage. But that is only Durai's first stock. He's not gonna be worried about that at all. Double back air into the fair. Send you deep. Make Soulrifle burn the combust charge. Everything going Durai's way here so far.
The offense put on definitely very confident, but also causing it to get grabbed by a few stray hits though. This is a section where you're still not too worried, but you're starting to get a little worried, right? Sort of catch up with the percent a bit. You want to definitely steal this out if you're Durai.
Yeah, you have to take it seriously. I agree. Like, Rivals is not a game where you can like take a stock off and be like, yeah, I'll just get it automatically. You have to work for it.
Yeah.
And Durai is.
Oh, the closer catches every time recovering. Oh my God, down there, you're pretty far stage.
Yeah,
you don't
he's dead.
Back.
Now you start worrying.
Yeah, now
this is where you start being concerned.
Bro got combust online too. Could definitely end pretty fast. Oh my God.
Oh my God. If I was Durai, I'd be shaking right now.
Yeah,
okay, he's
that should
dead,
be
right? Oh, he misses the sweet spot there.
Oh, this is actually kind of scary, but back air.
This is an Absa. He's not going to die to that back air at 150.
True.
Yeah.
So,
okay, there we go. Reverse fair finally does it, but that could have been death at any time for Durai as well, because with that combust at 50%, any string into like a spike combust where it like sends you like downwards or something, like you're just dead. So good stuff to Durai to like maintain his composure there. It's funny because like I say like maybe this is just a go next game for Soulrifle, but that's not what Soulrifle was thinking at all. Soulrifle was like, no, I can still do this.
Yeah.
Right, I can rob him of this game.
Yeah,
I love that mentality.
100%. I think Soulrifle was just always pretty confident. Just, be able to just come back in a situation where they seem down and out, but aren't quite out. You feel me? Either way, into game 3 though. Air Armada, if your stage choice, I could see the vision.
Vision here, let's see. Yeah, What do you think? What do you think about the stage choice? Air Armada is a little bit of a weird one. Low top ceilings, right?
Yes.
The weird walls.
I think theoretically, Soulrifle can benefit off the sort of wide range. Plus, that having the shorter walls rather definitely can. I feel like hurts Rano a bit more than Forsberg.
I agree with that. I agree with you. I agree because for example, things like that you can't affect the wall, right? It's part of it also is that Forsberg and side B is actionable out of it, right? So you can still side B without a wall and then up B, but Rano like can't do the early up B and like tech the wall anymore. So I agree with you. I think this is definitely hurts Rano more than it hurts Forsberg, and clearly Soulrifle agrees.
It's interesting because like we're talking about the offstage game improving for sure. I think there could definitely be a sort of response to that, right? Sort of be able to like superficially get their offstage game better in comparison as well, having less options for them to sort of have.
Yeah, and it's working out so far in this game, and Combustion is still online. He might die here. No, he does use the Combustion just to get back for free. I say for free, but he does take the fair. Doing good work here on the second stock, but it's a dangerous situation to be off stage. This is really bad for him. Yeah, you end up off stage. The bubble does save him, though.
Yeah, the bubble plays.
Without that bubble there, he dies there.
Yes.
Jeez. And he dies anyways.
The opposite scenario now happened. 3 stocks to 1 the other side of the coin now, dude. This is crazy.
Combustion online again, although honestly that's the least of Durai's worries here when 3 stocks to worry about. He's just kind of have to assume that the Combustion isn't going to hit because you can't be bothered to worry about it when you've got 3 stocks to take. 175%. That's not where you want your opponent to be.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet spot back air. Good enough for now.
It's good enough for the first stock, however. You still got to hold another one before you're even tied up. So it's a little rough.
Yeah. He's getting something going here. Some extra percent. He's got 4. He's got 4 poison stacks on. That'll get some percent. Oh, wait!
Oh my God!
Whoa,
dude, caught the jump. Caught the clone too. That was amazing. Just knew to hold ledge right there. Durai all suddenly straight back into it.
I feel like Soulrifle like expected Durai would like get off the ledge eventually, and Durai's just like, nope, I'm just gonna stay here. Like you can't make me leave. And
it's simple sometimes, bro. That's the name of the game. But back throws, miss a punish, now you're off stage. But the platform helping Durai out in the moment of need right there. Let me get back to the stage. The neutral, the disjoint's coming into play.
Down
no text. Where the text at?
The classic combo. How many down airs in a row? 117% on Durai. Uses the wall. Good recovery there. Not going to get hit by that down tilt. Misses the dash attack. Gets grabbed for it. Oh, he goes for the back air. A lot of resources gone, but he goes high, and the roll from ledge is going to ledge hog him effectively.
Yeah.
It really was the same game again, right? It was like
the way, yeah.
yeah,
Literally,
like
dude.
Soulrifle had all the control, 3 stocks to 1. The opponent like makes a good run, makes it really scary, but at the end they clutch it out anyways.
Yeah, it's so crazy. Can't wait. We're running it back. Okay.
I am really surprised by this. I am very, very surprised.
I said, don't even matter, but it wasn't the stage. I got it this time. I like the confidence. I'm gonna see how it goes though.
Like, I know that low ceilings are like sort of nice for Reno. Like, you get the up strong kill, like hit, like that will kill pretty early. But I feel like there's too much more to a game of Rivals than just like if Rando hits it up strong, that'll be pretty good. That, you know, maybe I don't agree with this, but let's see. Durai knows more than I do for sure. But also, I suspect there's a little bit of just like, I could have done that better, you know, like I just want to prove a point kind of thing.
Funny. It's I don't know the vision, but I'm gonna trust it. You feel me?
Until it doesn't work, and then if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna be like, no, he was wrong. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Exactly. Okay, a lot of damage built up on Soulrifle already, but you need to get the kill. You can't get those long stocks like that last game. You gotta get that kill.
Another game of Rano getting his opponent to high percent.
You become the biggest Rano hater. I love you, dude. That's so funny.
Oh, that
wow.
angle! He tried to floor hug it, and he just ended up in the middle of nowhere. He just got the worst angle in history. Can't make it back to the stage. Some of that is the downside. Occasionally, there are downsides to floor hugging, and that time he just ended up in nowhere land. Okay.
Okay, extra credit too. Poison stacks all lines. Side B factors with a little bit of chip too. Combo to the back area with the dash attack, but still pretty strong right now. Soulrifle answering back.
Another offstage situation. Durai able to make it back. I mean, Durai does seem pretty comfortable with these shortened walls, but eventually, yeah, he ends up on the opposite side of the stage. Down strong is going to connect. There's really no tech options. Just as strong as tech chases are on small platforms, it's just the same thing in corners as well. If you get your opponent to like get a force tech in the corner, it's just game over. It's a checkmate situation. There's really nothing you can do. There's so many scary spots to tech in Rivals. It's like it's a core, like a piece of awareness these players have to have. And Soulrifle certainly has it because he knows when he's got his opponent beat.
100%. Kept him in this corner, by the way, for so long. Most of his damage has been in this corner. It feels like his stock. Throws him into the bubble, then they'll fall back after that. A little bit too slow from that from Durai. Now Soulrifle will claw their way back to the Avengers game. They'll combust off the top. Oh, Soulrifle, 1 game away just taking it. Or 1 stock away, excuse me, from taking it.
We've been waiting a long time to see the combust actually come into play. Good parry there into the not much off of it, I think. We were waiting a long time to see the combust actually do something here, and eventually Soulrifle here in game 4 shows a combust combo, which in a pretty crucial point, honestly. There is that up strong that kills. I'm not sure if that might have just killed on any stage, but yeah, no. Aramata definitely helping him out a little bit.
Oh my god. Last stock, even stocks, but I mean, the percents tell a very different story. It's what's the stage positioning, trapped in the corner right now. How do you get out? Especially get up is not the way. You're still getting pressured. These normals are so hard for Durai to contest right now.
Soulrifle is so oppressive in the corner. His corner pressure is unreal. Unreal. He, like, Durai tries so hard, tries everything he can to get out of that situation. And here we go. It finally works for him a bit, but not before 125% is on him. Let's see what he can do here with this one opening. The answer is he can get 51%. Yep.
Not the best, unfortunately, especially you're off stage against Soulrifle 2, nearly the end of your tournament life. Finds our way back somehow to this stage. That's crazy.
There we go. That's a whiffed up strong, but only a small punish by Durai. What are you going to do here? No walls to go off of. Oh! Soulrifle lets go of the ledge, but it doesn't actually matter. He let him go. He let him live just for a second longer just to kill him with back air.
let him live, give him a little bit of hope, and then
snatch it away. A little hope, and it makes the fall. It makes it even worse when you kill him right afterwards. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
so now I can question the stage. So here's the thing. As I was thinking more about the stage as we were looking at that game, and I think the thought process here was actually pretty reasonable. I was talking about it. We were both agreeing about how Soulrifle's corner pressure is so oppressive.
Yeah.
And that stage is really wide, right? Like the main platform. So maybe that gives you more opportunity to not like in a short stage, you're always at a ledge, right? Someone's always in a ledge, like in a corner. But in a big stage, like there's more neutral to be played. So maybe the idea was like, hey, I'm getting really kind of roughed up in the corner. Pick a wider stage again, and maybe like that'll let me not end up in that situation. Obviously, it didn't work there, but just the mindset. Maybe that was the thought.
Could be. But even then, like, I feel like, well, I forgot what was banned at this point, but I feel like, in my mind, a better option probably would be like a merchant's port or like, brain fart right now. Fire Capital.
Yeah, Fire Capital would do that for you as well. For sure. It might have been banned, like you said. So,
could have.
Yeah, it's interesting. The stages in this game are pretty interesting because every stage that you think about, you're like, oh, that seems good, but then but it's got this other thing that's like not so good, right?
Yeah.
You're like, oh, this is like Merchant Port. I was like, oh yeah, that's a great idea, and then I thought, look at all these little tiny platforms where Forsburn's down strong will cover every option, right? So I'm like, oh, maybe not a good idea, maybe a good idea, maybe not. And I think that leads to like good gameplay, like choices. Like, what do I want to be strong and what do I want to be dangerous for me? Obviously there, Durai chose, the danger is less walls, harder offstage situation, didn't quite work out for him, but at least there are interesting choices.
That's true.
Which is, I think, different from some platform fighter games where it's like very clear in a matchup, like it's always like, I always want to pick this stage versus this character, I always be on the same stages. Some, in this game, you can think like, I want to avoid, I'm getting hit by platform tech chases, right? Maybe I want to avoid that. Maybe I'll ban something different this time. So, yeah, so it's cool.
Whew, it definitely is pretty cool, man. Good set though.
Give me 30 seconds. I'm going to refill my water. I will be right back.
For sure. Go for it. We'll say definitely it was a great set. That's a great set so far. Hope y'all been enjoying. We're nearing the end of the road right here. Only this set and grand finals left. Begin to lose his finals though. Beastly versus Soulrifle. Soulrifle we've seen clock this bracket with this Forsburn. This is actually a run back winner semis as well. Beastly did get the 3-0, but I mean, Soulrifle have been playing hot, so definitely is possible to get the better of it at least and start off in Merchant's Port. A stage that both these characters definitely like, not the most surprising choices for starter here to see.
Okay.
Get into it. Losers of the finals, welcome back.
Beastly Soulrifle. And yeah, Merchant, we were just talking about Merchant Port. Here it is.
So, ooh, off the platform.
What do you got in this one? What do you think's taking this one?
I think the safe bet would be Beastly because their winter semis did go 3-0 in their favor. But I mean, Soulrifle been playing hot. But I want to believe. in the vision.
I also want to believe he looked good in Winners Finals despite the 3-0. Like I had a lot of hope in that set. So it's I think he can do it. Obviously, like you said, the safe bet is Beastly here, but I want let's watch and see. Soulrifle might show us something.
I'm just a big Forsburn fan, bro. You're playing Forsburn, I'm probably a fan. Yes, grab that ledge, taking that first stock of the set.
If you're a Forsburn fan, I'm sure it's nice having Kate play the character. Always have the best of the best.
No, it's like slightly frustrated. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah.
How do you know? That was wild. But yeah, it's a little frustrating watching Kate because, like, damn, bro, like, I can't learn much. I feel like something's just like, damn, he's just the best player. He's just kind of is right sometimes, It's weird.
Yeah.
But
positives and negatives to the best, to like one of the best players playing your character for sure. It's like, oh, they show me great games, but also can I do that? Or can he only do that because he's Kakasol, kind of thing. It feels the same like when I was watching like Stengo's like Olympia. It's like, man, this is great. I probably can't imitate it. But
it's hard. Oh, that combo though, the Shine Downtron didn't quite kill though, but Beastly trying to take advantage of the situation. Like the lead missed the ledge dash right there, getting punched a little bit, set on fire. I had to be a little careful. Quarter control though, factor with Beastly getting out. The platform's helping him.
I definitely think that it has kind of gone the way you said. Oh wow, down air is going to get the kill, even the weak spot, pulling off the side. Good confirm there by Soulrifle, but there we go, hitting back is Beastly. Just a sweet spot fair near the edge. last stock. I think this is a really, really crucial point in this entire set for Soulrifle. I know it's early, because I feel like when you lose 3-0 in winner's side, like it kind of takes a win to be like, hey, this isn't going to go the same as it did last time, right? Like if you get this game, like you kind of like proves it to yourself that like, hey, like it doesn't have to be the same thing.
Yeah, no facts, man. Just like be able to just like be confident in yourself and like get that win. Definitely is a big confidence booster. It helps your mental quite a lot. I don't know, basically trying to make sure so far doesn't get it, but super close either way, man.
Yeah. Basically here, we know what he can do with an opponent at 97%. Get him on fire. It's going to be the end of the set. But okay, there we go. Missed F strong 2. Down tilt, not quite getting these confirms, but it does find the sweet spot back air. Not quite going to kill yet, but
the clone.
There we go. The clone explosion is enough to disrupt that recovery. We saw Ant disrupt Beastly's recovery in winner's side with the cloud, and there, Soulrifle kind of doing a similar thing, except instead of using a cloud, just using his clone, which is pretty cool.
Right, that's something to touch on too. The last set, that's definitely a big advantage, or like one of the bigger advantages that Forsberg does have. Because I definitely think it's slightly losing for Forsberg, but being able to edge guard him, having that thing is send out to just cover those like lower angles and when he's hugging the wall and stuff like that, super good. Sorry for showing that off well. To run it right back to this stage though, I'm sure even like Beastly has no problem going to Merge Sport to get this.
Yeah. Definitely likes it. I'm pretty happy that Soulrifle was able to pick this end. Just like what I was saying, like I want to see a competitive match between these two. Wow, they both make it back onto the stage somehow. I always get worried for both players when it goes that deep, but somehow they always make it work. Ooh. Is he dead?
Back air? Yes!
Good to that ledge grab. That timing worked out exactly as Soulrifle planned it. And that's another stock lead for Soulrifle.
Oh, we definitely tell. I think that first game was a big confidence boost. You see how they pushed this advantage way more than the last one too already?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like what we were saying, where like Soulrifle's a player that with momentum is just really scary.
Ooh, that
DI.
Bro's trying to go something. A new country, bro.
Where are you going? Where are you going, dude? Come back.
Wherever the wind takes him, my friend.
He's an explorer of the oceans. Here, look at the ocean. There's so much to explore. There's so many places to go. He's like MoA. He found some like distant island out there.
5 texts, by the way. Well, 6 texts, by the way.
Oh, and then eventually just gets caught with that down stroke. All that work just to die. All of it for nothing. Sorry, Beastly. It doesn't get you anything here. So Soulrifle doesn't care about your techs.
This game's definitely very funny.
It's interesting because watching Beastly, who's like obviously he's played more Zetterburn than Toothbrush has. Like Beastly is like, okay, well, unlike Toothbrush, I'm gonna make sure I get to the wall every single time, and I'll be able to always tack, and I'll always be fine. And he was, and the thing that killed him was not the offstage thing; it was that he got his roll caught. Right. So he's right to a point.
Right, exactly. The Soulrifle dude playing super hot right now, dude.
It's the momentum, it's the confidence, it's the taking game 1 and then just never letting your foot off the gas.
Facts.
That down tilt, what's the option?
The mid-range super strong on the side of Soulrifle right now.
He uses this down tilt so well in neutral that it just catches him all the time. There's that nair sending him deep off stage. This is a really tough spot to be in for Beastly. That down air doesn't connect.
So once we got said, you get down strong. Stuck right there, but again, 155. All it takes is one back air, one something. That's crazy.
Did you see him just wait out the invincibility? He just stood there invincible. He's like, I don't need to do anything, so invincible. Yes,
the down, like you talked about the down tilt usage. The down tilt usage is so crazy. Getting so much off of it in terms of the spacing, in terms of getting the confirms, but also it lets them just be more, just get more openings, just like do things like condition them to just shield things, so you can just empty jump, like grab at them. So you definitely see them get a lot off of those down tilts, and not even just the down tilts, if that makes sense.
Yeah. It's also similar to like what we saw against Toothbrush, where like Soulrifle finds a weakness, and he's like, if this works, I'm gonna keep doing it until it stops working. And like in the last set, it was like those down airs off stage, and in this set, it's like down tilt to neutral is messing you up. Like you're running into them, I'm able to outspace you with it. And I'm just gonna keep doing it, and it was working there in that game. Well, obviously that's a bad situation for him, but it was definitely working for him in that game, and he just kept doing it, and it kept working.
Kept working. It works. Don't fix what ain't broken for sure. Soulrifle now pretty nasty disadvantage, but he can get the edge guard right here. Back air. Still on the table.
Oh, that's it.
it.
The clone disruption offstage again gets him another kill after all that work. Back to even, but the combust is still available. He doesn't burn it offstage this time. He's gonna save it a little bit longer. Okay, he just throws it out there.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe
he was trying to go for like a spike there because it did send him up. I don't know if that's what he was going for.
Yeah. He's way to aim that for sure. Down there's tech, down tilt again. Mileage off it though, just jumps over that situation in time. A little adaptation.
Tries to trick him by going high and setting the clone low, but Beastly not tricked there. Just knows exactly where he's landing.
Back and forth on the side of it, down tilt, didn't catch the tech. Set up some smoke, but Beastly unfazed, so controlling this corner forward tilt. Again, the bad DI at this corner. Super rough now. That stock is lost. Bit of a deficit for you. Dash tag catching the tech though. Another one continuing the combo with a clone pop as well. Didn't get the down there though.
And Beastly fighting really hard here down 2-0 in this loser side. He doesn't want to suddenly get reverse 3-0'd in losers by Soulrifle. He does have a small lead, but missing that tech is going to force him to play this last stock situation. This is Beastly's tournament stock here, and he does have a small advantage, but really emphasis on small. A small amount of percent in rivals doesn't mean a lot, especially when you're playing against Soulrifle.
Facts, bro. I mean, Beastly's done a lot to quell the momentum, but still, every time it feels like Soulrifle's answering back just as hot as Beastly is, dude. Percent speed, even though Beastly getting the big combo of their own, they'll miss the tech chases barely. Soulrifle able to get out. We're back to neutral with it.
Soulrifle at 94%. Again, this is the exact percent where like a fire up strong starts killing. But both of them are at scary percents now. It's whoever gets the bigger confirm. At this time, Soulrifle kind of got control here. He's got his opponent in the corner. We know how strong he is when he's got his opponent stuck in the corner.
Dude.
Still working for him. He got these tech chases on deck. He goes for that down strong. It doesn't work. The up strong doesn't kill quite yet because he's not on fire. That DI is
dude, okay. It's not going to get. It's got to be killed so many times this set. I think we gotta check the DI on these, bro. That was like 3 or 4 kills are gotten like off the DI in this set, I believe.
There were some other times where like, oh, you know, maybe it's fine. Maybe you would have died anyways, like whatever. But that one, no, you could have lived that one if you just had some better DI and you didn't DI into, you know, into straight left.
Right. It's like, I don't want to armchair me feel me because it's hard to react, but like, dude, it's not like John like hold it sometimes.
I'm not claiming I can always do better. In fact, I actually can't. I'm just saying, you know, that's why he lost the game. He lost the game because the DI was real bad.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, it's tough. It's tough when you give your opponent an opening like that. Like, you could have won the set 3-0, and suddenly, like, because of a small mistake there, you give your opponent another chance at life. And Beastly, you don't want to give him any chances here in this set.
Okay.
Yeah, the great wall techs. We were talking about how many techs it takes for Beastly to make it back on stage. Some of those other times it was like 7 or something. And this time it works out for him. He does eventually make it back. But the problem is you're still taking percent the whole time, and percent means that if you get F strong, you die. So another lead here.
Eventually going to find that opening for sure. Dash attack up strong though. Soulrifle definitely remains still pretty confident. Excuse me, after that last loss, rolling with some momentum. Cut off guard by that clone. The forward air pressure opens him up. Tech chase, 34% already built up.
Soulrifle very happy, I'm sure, with his position here. He's got the percent lead, and he did have combust until a second ago until he burned it just to like get out of the corner, making some smoke. Interesting choice for sure. Less risk, less reward there.
Yeah.
Still got the control. He still feels comfortable because he's got his opponent. You know, he's great at these tech chases. He's great at these. Yeah, what a sequence.
Sent that clone away so early to catch that. I just felt like this is setting up. I was thinking of a wide receiver right there, you feel me?
Yeah, for sure. He's throwing it to himself, though. Imagine if it's like, oh my god, 3 stocks to 1 year. Man. This is Beastly's tournament life, but now it's way worse than it was last game.
Dude, it feels like bro didn't even lose that last one. Bro just said, okay, we gonna go next. We just beat him anyway. This is so crazy, but not up the woods yet.
for Soulrifle's mentality. Nothing seems to phase this guy.
That's pretty sick, dude. Got to compete this upper echelon, especially in the game with, frankly, a lot of bullshit characters. So definitely, the resilience is needed, for sure.
141% on Soulrifle, so this is just, down throw up there, up strong. That's what he was looking for against Ant as well, which didn't work because of the floatiness, but it will work against Thorsburn. 2 stocks. One has just got, we've seen that, you can take kills with you can take early kills with maybe like a ledge hog or something like that. So this is within range for sure of Beastly making it back.
Yeah, and again, we talked about momentum with Soulrifle. Beastly is very solid momentum too as well, so Soulrifle definitely wants to deny that for sure, but having a little bit of a tough time right now. Not so many openings since they got to the last stock.
Zetaburn players in general, I think, do well with momentum because of how fast you can play. A lot of times you can get your opponent in like a vortex where like things are going badly and they just get overwhelmed by how fast you're playing. And Beastly is definitely capable of that as well. But Soulrifle here got something started into the up strong, into the up tilt. Can he finish it off? Oh, he gets the tomahawk into the grab, into the back air. What a sequence. Soulrifle said, "What? I don't care about your momentum. It is my turn."
Oh yeah, that whole last sequence is so clean right there. Even using the smoke to disguise that a little bit with the clone as well, man. The setups for Soulrifle have been so good. The pressure, momentum, maintaining it has been so strong, leading to Soulrifle getting the run back and loses finals 3-1. Moving on to face Ant in Grands.
It's not a tough thing to do for you. I mean, a lot of people in chat are tournament players as well, so but if you get 3-0'd by someone in winners, like being able to like compose yourself and like change things up enough to make it go the other way in losers is a tall task. Like, a lot of respect for Soulrifle to make that work. I mean, going from getting 3-0 to winning 3-1 on the #1 seed in the bracket, it's very, very difficult, but Soulrifle managed to do it. Even when Beastly was playing, it looked like at his best. He had all the momentum going for him. Soulrifle was able to find the one opening he needed to like turn everything around. Super impressed with his play so far.
Yeah, it was so cool to see those change ups. I think just a big thing. I feel like Soulrifle definitely played a lot more to their strengths. The strengths of that game, especially with the corner control, dude. That was definitely sort of putting a big hamper, as well as the down tilts. Keeping that mid range again and controlling it as much as they could lets us so much damage just flying around, which lets Soulrifle take set.
He does. He knows how to play to his strength. That's so right. He knows that the corner pressure is working, the down tilts are working, the clones off stage are working. I'm going to keep that up, and eventually he's going to crack under the pressure. And he was right. Beastly eventually just kind of in that game that he let the game get away from him a little bit too much, and despite his best efforts, Soulrifle had it in the bag. Okay, so this is actually a matchup. This is Grands, and I haven't seen this matchup yet. I thought for a second that maybe it would be Beastly versus Ant in the run back, but that's not the case. We have Ant versus Soulrifle in Grands, and they have not played in this tournament yet.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how this will go, dude. I'm really interested to see just how the offstage goes for Ant. Because one thing we've seen Ant consistently do is be able to like sneak back to the sort of stage from these weird positions off stage and sort of like take things from there, especially in these clutch situations that we've seen. But I mean, we've seen the ledge pressure from Soulrifle though. I think that's going to be a big determining factor in how this set goes, and how those ledge interactions play out.
I wonder if it's going to be as effective against someone who can like has so much air mobility like Absa does, because it's one thing to play ledge pressure against someone who is going to play a little bit more grounded. Yes. But if someone's like jumping around, you kind of have to play a bit different to hold someone in the corner. It's just, and for example, these up Bs, right? If someone's up being past you suddenly, that's like a zone breaker. So we'll see if Soulrifle is as effective in controlling the corner versus Ant.
Anyway, definitely very effective at building this offense as well. Already been 66% pretty early on. Not even leaving Ant room to get their bangs right. Said, I got the momentum. I'm playing hot right now. I'm going to go in.
Yep, very even so far.
Jeez. The parry too. No tech. Continuing another down air. 98%. Look at that back air. Definitely will kill hits. Oh, here goes Ant, oh, a little dicey off stage. We both back with it.
Ant's really, he's trying to keep up the, like, exploiting his opponent's off stage that he was showing in some of the winner's sets. And it's definitely different doing it against a forest burn than it is against, for example, Zetterburn or something. And there we go. Forest burn finds that down strong. Didn't kill very early against Absa. It's just a different game to try to disrupt Forest burn's recovery than Zetterburn.
Yeah. Having that sort of aspect of just having to deal with the smoke and then you can get to him definitely is a different sort of layer to that mental stack. But Ant already doing a really good job of just keeping that in his head, I feel like.
The smoke and the clone as well. Like, you know,
yes.
It's one thing to be precise on someone when you know where you're aiming. It's another where you're like, I'm not sure if I'm aiming there or there, right? And is he even in the smoke? Like, where do I want to be? It's a different aspect of the game.
100%. It's a forward throw, down strong comboing off of that. Clone setup, but unfazed. Sweet spot forward there, gonna hit all the same. Bro's got the fucking aimbot on that sweet spot forward there. I swear to God, bro.
I know, right? It seems like kind of impossible that he's. Oh, there we go. There's that combo we saw from before, but it doesn't actually confirm this time. So clearly, it's not always guaranteed when he goes for it.
Yeah, just catching the guard from DI, Soulrifle ready to deal with it. Perhaps down air. Clutch tech though definitely would have been in a bad position to get full kill by that, but love the transition to the tech chase right there. Super clean recognition of that win condition right there for Soulrifle getting that stock.
It's a great bread and butter kill confirmed there. Down airing someone onto a small platform as forward, because as we talked about, there's really not a lot of counterplay to if you're forced to attack on a platform. So he's like, well, I'm gonna force you into that situation. I'm just gonna down air you over and over until you're forced to get hit by my down strong. Yeah, we know Absa dies early to it, so.
Forward to breathe a little smoke at him to get him off the stage. Wow. Barely makes it back and punished for that. There's a forward off the side. Last stock, 82%, man. So Rifle not looking too phased, so keeping the pressure on. Just keeping it thick. Up strong. Down to get the corner control we were talking about in full favor by me. And hasn't been getting out of those situations, but he can't get out of that back air. Nearly killed him across the stage.
101% on Absa. That is a percent where a lot of things will kill you. That including a back air from across the whole stage at 100%. That's just how light you are. The DI was pretty good as well. Like, there's not much better you could do. I know it didn't have the KO flash, but he went to the corner and he still died. It's a rough life.
Yeah. Yeah, it's full of its ups and downs. We can just say that for sure. We're going to rock your. Oh, right. Ant does like to counter pick rock walls sometimes, which is so weird to me.
I have this running gag where so you play Forest Burn. Do you think it's a good stage for Forest Burn?
I think it can be, depending on the matchup.
Okay, you know what? You're less sure of this than almost everyone else I talk to. Almost every player of every character thinks that Rockwall is like their counter pick. Like almost everyone thinks that it's like
one
of my best stages.
You're kind of right. Yeah.
And it's funny because like if you think about it at first, you're like, oh yeah, that makes some sense. But then you think about it and you're like, everyone can't be right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think there's a lot more nuance in terms of just like it's definitely matchup dependent per character. The more people like to think at the moment, but still.
Yeah.
Super interesting.
It's the kind of thing where like Rivals is such a crazy game full of like early kills that like on a stage like this everyone has stuff.
Yes.
So it's easy to think that like, wow, look at the stuff that I can do, and you kind of don't think about the stuff that your opponent can do to you.
Yeah.
Which is just pretty funny, but I love the stage. And I respect you. I respect you not falling into the trap that everyone falls into.
I'd be overthinking a lot too much to do that. I swear. You feel me? Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, a situation where Ant picked this stage, not working out in LB's favor, all right now. I mean, again, how much pressure Soulrifle was putting on, I'm surprised he wanted to be put in the corner more often on this stage. Or put in the corner in this stage, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, counter pick not really working out for Ant. There we go, that fair will kill very early, but Ant kind of can kill you early anyways, so
yeah,
it's not a ton of benefit so far to the stage.
Yeah, but I've seen him pick the stage a few times in Bragg. I never understand when. Honestly, every time I see it from him.
You pick the stage when you want chaos, and you do get chaos. It delivers. It delivers on the promise.
You do. Yeah, that's true. I mean, okay, let's tighten up the movement though. And get an early kill off stage, but okay, back throw. Or there, miss a sweet spot for once, and that caused the stock right there not to happen. Okay, continue the edge guard though. Can you just make it? Yes, you get the kill right here. And man, dude, this stage is volatile. Let me tell you, as we're getting to the last stock right here, it looked like a very Soulrifle dominant game earlier on. That looked very winnable for Ant, not being hit by this down strong though, 93% built up.
Ant somehow needs to not get hit by anything because he will die to pretty much every hit on rock wall at 100%. As
wait a minute.
There we go, we got a string going, and he also can kill at any moment here with a sweet spot fair bear. He just needs to find one more good hit, which is true for both of them.
How did this get so close? Ah, so scary on both sides of it. Down there, the gap attack hidden. Still staying alive with it. Blocking all these back airs. There's a forward throw from Soulrifle. You're off stage. What do you do? Catching the cloud with the cloud.
And playing so carefully at the ledge, but there's so much smoke, he doesn't know where Soulrifle is, and the smoke ends up being the differentiator. I feel like Ant was doing such an amazing job of playing like evasively near the ledge, around like in the air, off stage, and he was like, I'm not gonna let you get this final hit. And then Soulrifle just put smoke everywhere, and he's like,
went back.
You can't dodge me if you don't know where I am.
We went back, by the way. We fucking went
Immediate
back.
run.
Oh my goodness. Okay, they like chaos over here, bro. I'm with it though. Hey, one more game, Soulrifle can get the reset uninterrupted though. Ant no locking in right now.
There's definitely a lot less fear of like going back, running it back when you're on winner side. You're like, well, you know, best case scenario, this works out how I planned. Worst case scenario, we just go back to 0-0. We play it. We run it again. So like I respect the run back.
It'd definitely be a little difficult though if they do get that win, because 3-0 the reset, a lot of momentum on their side, especially against Soulrifle, very momentum-heavy players we were talking about before. So it can be a little dangerous to the tech chase of that down strong. Soulrifle playing clean right now.
And the loser's side Soulrifle seems like a different beast, honestly. The way he took out Beastly 3-1 in losers, it makes me think like this guy is just playing on a different level right now. There's that fair which would have killed on any stage at any time in any universe, but on Rockwall, yep, also will do it. Back to even, yeah. Soulrifle playing incredible right now, but Ant is certainly not going to give in. He's not the kind of player who crumbles under pressure.
Yeah. This is interesting seeing the Soulrifle to play so offensively before he's breaking. I typically think of him as a very slow, sort of neutral heavy character, but like using that neutral to like build his offense is so cool to see from Soulrifle, honestly.
For sure, and it's like you said, it's different from some other forward sprint players as well, which is great to watch. Like different players have their own take on a character, and having all of them really work and be functional. More than functional. I mean, he's about to reset Grand. So there we go. There's that down strong. So tricky with all of the smoke out. You don't know which one's real and which one's not, and suddenly one of them hits you with a down strong. You're like, well, that was the real one. I don't know. It's
a little late.
A little late for the realization. Here we go.
The momentum still all Soulrifle's side right now in this corner, 55%. Already built up.
I like how Soulrifle also isn't letting Ant do the reversal from off stage with the up B. Oh, wow. Ooh. Okay, there we go. That's the first one that Rockwall has claimed. Like, that's a life that only takes taken on Rockwall. But yeah, Soulrifle isn't letting Ant do the reversal. He was doing this to everyone else where he like up B's from below the ledge and then he like up B's through you and then hits you and then gets a combo. Like Soulrifle's trading, and I think that's a big difference maker as well. You can't let your opponent reversal you from off stage. But even saying that, it's even completely, and here we go. That's the reverse hit back air that will take the match and the set. We have a reset, Blackmar.
Jeez, a reset with that quickness right there. The confidence that Soulrifle is playing it with is straight up horrifying to deal with right now, bro.
Yeah. Horrifying is the right descriptor for this. So I think, you know, you might think like, oh, he took it 3-0, that means he's gonna clean this up. That's not the case. The way that I think Ant's mentality goes with this is like he kind of accepted that he might lose that one, which is kind of why he just took Rockwall again. And he switched it up now, right? He's like, that one matters less to me than starting the reset, because most likely he kind of believes the Soulrifle was going to take it no matter what. And I think this is where the real set starts. Like props to Soulrifle for getting this far, but now Ant's going to play at a different level, I think.
Yes. Yeah, mentally you got to be like, okay, that first set was unfortunate, but it was kind of data. You know, to use that data, move forward, and play a better second set.
Oh no, there's a sweet spot back here. Not going to kill Absa quite yet at 70. Oh, and he just trades with the combust. That was such a smart idea. He just goes up there and he's like, I don't really care what button you hit. I'm willing at any day to trade you with a combust. It does work, but Ant hits right back with the stuff.
And great trade move right there for sure. Back 2 stocks and 2, relatively even. Well, I'm still looking to get something big going, but CC percent still gonna be like this. There's a sweet spot back air though, pushing this corner. Now forward air, sweet spot barely living. Cloud
That would have killed on
clone.
It would have killed on Rockwall. Pick Rockwall again.
That's so, so funny. Oh lord. Yeah, all that damage though built up off him. Not a rough spot for Soulrifle on this stock at least. No punish on the get up though. Soulrifle had another lease on life, using that to his advantage, poking him.
He's getting the percent back. He's not losing his stock before he gets some on Ant, at least in retribution. And honestly, at this point, he can even take the stock first if he gets a good hit. Ant looked really, really strong a second ago, and there we go. That's the sweet spot back air, but 81% on Apsa, we know that's a percent that Apsa's not comfortable with. And especially with all this smoke on stage, there you go. You got the smoke, and he's able to... It feels like Ant is able to dodge the kill moves as long as he knows what Soulrifle is doing at any given moment. But as soon as Soulrifle has stage control, and he has all the smoke set up, it feels like Soulrifle is much more comfortable finding those kill moves. And here we go. Last stock even, but we have a combust charged. Ant probably wants to get Soulrifle off stage so that he has to burn the combust charge because combust is so dangerous here. Any confirm on combust will get the kill. Most likely.
Wasn't expecting the up B still being actionable. Got caught off guard because of that. Yeah, you said
combust used.
He's used. We got a better lease on life right now. Down. Oh, get him attack. Barely unpunished though. That's a neutral. Oh, the movement from Soulrifle so tricky as he gets the double down there and spikes him onto that platform. Down strong check chase, the classic on that stage.
It's so strong. Mistack, roll. It doesn't really matter.
We're
Soulrifle
back.
has it on lock.
We're so back. We're
right
so
back.
We're so back. We back here with it at rock. Wall once more.
I bet you, Blackamore, I bet you he got that fair off stage. And remember when I was like, that would have killed on Rockwall? I bet you he was thinking the same thing. He was like, damn it. Damn it, I would have won that game on Rockwall.
Me, dude. Either way, no, I'm here for it. I love this stage. We all love this stage at this point, bro. Let's see how it goes.
It's my favorite stage for sure. Okay, so 1-0 for Soulrifle. Even though it looked really good, a lot of points there for Ant. Soulrifle ends up clutching that game. That's 4 games in a row for Soulrifle. Can Ant stop all of the momentum? It doesn't look like it so far, but he needs to figure something out, or he's gonna let Soulrifle win the reset.
You need to stop the freight train for sure right there. The sweet spot forward there, nearly a way to do it though, but great DI still living. No bad DI on that one. So no. Trapped in his corner, but having more options to get off the ledge due to those platforms. Pretty decent for Ant right here. Makes the quarter control less of a thing. Using air mobility to dance around it too. Wow, barely dance around all those down tilts. So impressive.
Absolutely. Movement is so good by these characters, by these players. There we go. That's that F tilt up air that we were talking about in earlier sets. Finally getting some value out of it in this Grands against Soulrifle. Gets the first stock, and then SDs. I hate it.
Listen, sometimes it happens, dude. We down to the wire, a little shaky with it. The nerves start picking it. We whipping grabs. They're getting crazy.
You see there, he tried to go for the special pummel, and even though he hadn't been doing it at all, Soulrifle was still ready for it, even though that was the first time he went for it. Such presence of mind, that's how you know Soulrifle is playing on point. He doesn't forget about the little things, even when everything is going his way. God, it's some players, they think you're gonna forget about it if you just don't do it for a while. And it's usually true, but not Soulrifle, not here, not in Grand Finals reset. He wants this tournament really badly, and he's playing like he deserves it.
Dude, it's so tough because Ant is definitely playing so great. The momentum is so wow. So DI'd that out, a little risky. So staying alive, but it's so hard on the side of Ant when someone is playing with this much momentum at you, dude.
Ant's got a chance here. He has him in the corner, but the tech through gives Soulrifle stage control again, and we know how much he likes playing with stage control. We got neutral, and they're both kind of hitting each other, but it's not a good enough situation for Ant because he's down a full stock. He can't be playing the tit-for-tat game with these hits. He needs something big, and he needs it right now, but man, Soulrifle won't give him anything. Here we go. Goes for that fair. The double fair does give it to him, and it is rock wall. It will get you the kill. 86%. It's doable. Just don't get down aired on a platform or something.
I mean, that's a hard thing to always dodge, right? Raw force strong in their face. Not us to do it. Good DI, but I mean, another one of those might do it. The back here would do it. You got to get a big opening right here. This could potentially be it. No third one, though.
Fair, and then just runs up with that down strong, good DI. Nothing will save you there from the KO screen. Wow, we have that's 5 games in a row for Soulrifle on Ant here in Grands. It's looking, I don't want to say anything, but it's kind of looking a little dire here for Ant. Does he run it back? Where is he going to? He's going to Hodojo again. This is potentially the last game of the tournament if Soulrifle keeps playing with the momentum that we've been seeing from him. Does Ant have anything left in the tank to make a comeback going?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It's hard, bro. Look, Soulrifle locked in like he lost the keys, bro. It's looking tough.
That is so true. And all the smoke everywhere. We know how hard it is for Ant to play when the smoke is set up on stage like this. He's doing a pretty good job of it right here, but he does have the % deficit. Soulrifle looks so comfortable on the stage.
Yes. Incredibly. Like how he moves around these platforms is so just insane. How they spread the smoke around very efficiently too. Very cool.
Yeah, it's got a small main stage size, easy to spread the smoke. There's that back air. He's really good at playing on the platforms, like you said. He knows that down air kills on platforms. Oh man, it's already looking a little scary for Ant. There's that fair, bad DI again. We've seen that for a few times from Soulrifle in this tournament, and there it loses him the stock again. Back to even.
Yeah, the bad habits die hard sometimes. You gotta take care of that. You gotta take that Achilles heel, what you will sometimes. Get that stock a bit earlier. Try to keep it close, but Soulrifle got him off stage now. I think they used the jump right here.
Look at that interception with the fair on the up B. It just, Soulrifle knows exactly what Ant is looking for in every given moment. There's the up air.
Oh my god!
What an explosive string! What the heck was that?
Hold in!
Have you seen that? Man.
Actually, no, you may have got hit by another one if you hold it, honestly. He may have been fucked either way.
Oh my god. Rivals is an explosive game, and we're seeing it here in Grand Finals of Monthly of Aether. Last stock situation. This is tournament stock for Ant, who looked like he was going to win the tournament a very little while ago. Soulrifle still has Combust on deck. A couple more hits and a Combust will do it for Soulrifle, actually. Can Ant get him off stage to burn the Combust charge?
Possibility, dash attack. Ooh, empty landed, nothing there. Ant potentially move, well, not move off, but still stay alive in this tournament.
Soulrifle doing a great. Oh, there we go. That up air is going to confirm we have a set, guys. It is not a 6-0 in Grands. Ant showing some fight in him, showing some clutch at the end there. 2-1 for Soulrifle. But hey, this is a tournament. We got something going. A hot set.
Clutch time. You gotta tighten up a little bit. Interesting to see him take it here, because I feel like I saw Soulrifle baiting the stage a couple of times.
And no thinking as well. This was instant of a choice. He knew exactly what
so
stage he was going to. Yeah, no questions. I don't know how I feel about this, but Soulrifle feels confident about it. So that's got to be a bad sign for Ant.
I know you've seen earlier, like, it was like a couple times where Soulrifle take the stage. Definitely see confident their offense. They picking the stage too. That's probably what they want to do. Force more of these close range interactions. For the last game, you did notice Ant was kind of slowing things down a little bit, trying to force more neutral interactions. Meanwhile, Soulrifle raw up strong, and he don't want none of that neutral, bro. No neutral, November.
Up strong under that platform looks really strong. Maybe that's part of it. Part of it's the platforms. Part of it's the small stage. It kind of all works to Soulrifle's strengths for sure.
Ooh. Getting dicey at that ledge right there. Ant comes with these bursts of damage, bro. Sweet spot forward there. Side special, snipe. Clone use. Can you make it back?
No.
Caught out the smoke.
Good disruption there from Ant off stage. He just put his cloud in the most inconvenient positions possible, and eventually Soulrifle just ran out of the resources there. Back to even there. Two competitors playing at their best.
Oh yeah, both
goes
of
high,
them.
manages to make it back onto the stage. Just zone breaking again from Soulrifle with that dash attack. It feels like when Soulrifle is getting zoned out and he doesn't know what to do, he leans on that dash attack, and it's been working for him in this set here. What a great burst option. But Ant has him off stage again. Can he disrupt the recovery? Yes. Not quite a sweet spot, though.
Oh, we still got a good amount of damage off that, though. The back air. Them off stage. Going there back in. The clone coming through. Combos that down there. DI'd in, though. He's still alive. Punish that on stage. Down strong.
He
That's not
died!
the kill!
He died from across the stage to down strong, DIing perfectly into the corner. That is awful. Okay, and finish off the stock here.
Just absent things, bro.
That is so true. Okay, that was a good disruption, and it does get the stock. He put the cloud right at that awkward spot near the ledge, and Soulrifle went right into it with his recovery and lost all the distance that he needed to make it back. Last stock situation, game 4 here on Ant's final stock of the tournament, possibly. Look, Ant's been hitting back really well after losing his stock, but he needs to get the stock first this time. He can't afford to fight back. He doesn't have any more to play with.
Gotta be proactive. You gotta get these hits.
No,
with
it's
something.
I thought he died.
Same, bro. Still alive, but just narrowly, though. 89% already built up. Another big backer here could do it. Just up here, though. But some DI still alive, though. But Soulrifle hunting for this kill right here, bro. Keeping them in disadvantage, keeping them off stage every time. Straightforward, up B back on stage, though. Wasn't ready to deal with that.
So much smoke everywhere that Upstrong whiffs. We know how hard it is to deal with Soulrifle when he's got the smoke set up everywhere on the stage. So tricky here. Ant doing a good job of playing around the Upstrongs. But he needs to get something started here. It's okay to dodge, but eventually, oh no, the shield break, and that's it!
I was just gonna say, they were getting so scared in that neutral. You saw them shielding more and more. Get it on Soulrifle to try to do more damage to that shield. Using that as a win condition right there. As Soulrifle is your monthly of Ether 11 champion.
Wow. Incredible play from Soulrifle throughout this tournament. He faltered a little bit there against Beastly, but in losers, he looked unstoppable, completely unstoppable. He didn't let his foot off the gas once in the entire losers run to winning the tournament. Just incredible. I mean, Ant looked so dominant in winner's side. I would have bet on him for sure. But Soulrifle, my God, did you notice how good he was at intercepting the upbees? Nobody else in the tournament was able to like deal with the fact that Ant was able to get back on the stage with the tricky upbees. But anytime he tried it, Ant was like, I'm gonna put a fair exactly in the right spot that you're going to. I'm gonna put a back air there. I'm going he was just all on top of him all the time. So impressive, every piece of it.
You can definitely tell. I don't know who Soulrifle practices against, but you can definitely tell. It seems like they have some abs experience for sure. I mean, not getting caught on guard on those upbees is such a huge thing for able to fight that character, dude.
So, yep, congrats, like we said, to him for winning the tournament from loser side. Also, congrats, Soulrifle number 1, Ant number 2. A great run despite losing there in Grands, and also great stuff to Beastly and Durai. Also, really good showings. Just congrats to everyone. Thanks for playing. Showed us such amazing quality of games. The quality of games in Monthly of Aether every month is so unbelievably high. It's so much fun to watch. It's fun to commentate. It's just great to watch rivals grow and watch the players grow in skill as well.
Yeah, it's always super dope to see, dude. People are just constantly getting better and better. It feels like every time people think we've hit a ceiling for what's possible with this game, people keep unearthing new layers of dirt. You feel me? And I love seeing it every time.
So, I also want to shout out Kreestab, again, the TO of this tournament, for running it. Thank you so much for running this. One of the best tournaments there is for Rivals. I hope it continues. We're getting lots of entrants. Great TO, very well won tournament. And also, we got to shout out Zeke Sports. We got to shout out Zeke. Yes. He's the sponsor of the event. He's been sponsoring a couple months in a row now. Guy is an amazing streamer, an amazing coach. You should hit him up. I'm going to put it in the chat. Check out the links, because if you're looking for coaching in Rivals, the guy coaches the champions. This guy coaches the best players there are.
Like all of them.
To a new level. Yeah, like all of them. Like for real, he coaches all of them against each other. He coaches one person to beat this guy, and he coaches the opponent to beat him back.
It's wild.
It's wild. It's really wild. And he's a good guy. So please go check him out. Thank you, Zeke Sports. Thank you, Zeke, for sponsoring Monthly of Aether. You got anything to say, Blackamar?
Hey, dude. Just appreciate y'all for watching and sticking with us, dude. Hope we continue to see more and more amazing Ralphs meet their action. And yeah.
I had fun commentating with you, Black and Mar. This was our first block
Yeah.
together, I think, and it was a blast. So thanks for commentating with me.
Yeah, it was definitely a good time. Definitely glad to see people. I'm all love seeing people bounce off like my sporadic bursts of energy pretty well. I think you did that too. It was pretty nice.
For sure. Kreestab, do you want to make any more announcements? Just give you a chance here.
No. Just thank you to Zeke. Me and him have been working with each other for a bit now, and he's been doing great stuff for the Rivals community. That being said, next month is the 1-year anniversary of the game.
Wow.
So, we'll be looking into maybe doing something a little bit special for that. We'll see. So stay tuned.
Definitely, yep. As I say every month, Monthly of Aether will return, and with the 1-year anniversary tournament. So I wouldn't want to miss that. Definitely sign up. Well, that's all I have. Thank you all for watching. We'll be back next month.